Now we're also recording. And let's have another wonderful D&D session, alright, boys? Last we left off! We need to make a freaking shorter way to do this, because I swear I don't want to have to say rolling... No, Wolf Cubs rolling nat 20s.
Just say Wolf Cubs.
That's not... Either way, we're back for another stream, and we're gonna go with... Last time, you guys were sent on a mission to explore a ruins that was supposedly unexplored by anyone, including High Executor Thorax, and you were sent there to, well, explore it, gain the knowledge of this fallen mage or whatever was there. You got ambushed by some cats on the way, dealt with them, even though some mild unconscious. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Daniel, there we go. A mild unconscious Daniel happened.
Wait, what do you mean by... Oh, you're saying a mild case of the unconscious Daniel.
Yes, did happen. But that's not that important.
You could also say Daniel caught a mild case of unconsciousness.
Yes, but
yes.
Daniel was not mild.
Can we continue with the recap, please? Yes, I agree with that.
You find the ruins. Well, I just said ruins. Ruins, where there were runes, but you find the ruins of a High Executor, where you went into them. One person opened a door that exploded the ruins. Everyone fled, and then you solved a puzzle to reverse time, allowing the tower to come back to the way it was before.
Whatever.
Don't forget my horn broke.
Oh, no. Remember, it got fixed. That wasn't important. It's totally fine. Okay. Wait. Back on the chair. All right. We left off. I believe the person who immediately decided to open the door...
Did we actually open the door? I thought we...
Yes.
The front door?
The front door, yeah. It was open. Yes, someone opened the front door.
Oh, no.
And I feel horrible because I don't remember which one you actually did it, but...
I think it was either...
It wasn't me.
I go back and it turns out it in fact was you, but we don't know that, but we'll see. Either way, the door was opened. It doesn't matter. The same reaction is going to apply. The party enters, because that's what I was just assuming was going to happen.
Nothing happened?
Nothing happened. No. They just opened the doors. You
Doors
walk in, and you see where before there was decaying, kind of crumpling banners and kind of dusty interior. This place is much more furnished. You find there's couches, there's the lamps and stuff. And as you see this light is illuminating. You see the shadow of this massive, monstrous looking creature on the back of the wall that is actively moving towards you. And it gets approaches, and behind the couch, where the shadow emerges from, a rat the size of this big walks out.
Size of this big.
This big! Mm-hmm. Walks out from the couch, walks up with his little suit on.
The rat has a suit?
Let me finish.
This was a normal rat until now.
Oh, yes! Totally normal. Walking on two legs, standing upright. Yes! Okay.
Do that.
It's wearing a suit.
Okay. Hello! Those who've managed to enter the tower. No. No. Thank you.
Finally,
Is
there was someone
there
who
a
was...
tie in this suit?
There-
The suit with a tie.
Yeah, there is.
Finally, there was someone
Okay.
in the story who was shorter than Daniel.
I don't actually know the height of the party, but
That's worth noting, actually. What is the height of the party?
no.
Hold on.
Adventurers.
5'4".
Oh, dude, he's totally the smallest.
Daniel's definitely gonna be the shortest.
Yeah.
All things considered. Larissa certainly isn't the shortest. She's a fucking tiefling.
For those who have finally, those who have entered the tower and completed the first task, have arrived.
There was-
In the past 20 years of my master's death, not one individual, even a stupid pupil, did not complete the task to gain entry to the ground floor.
I would have gone insane, people.
However, you all have gained access through completing the first of 11 trials. The ground floor is yours to do with as you will. Now, my master, High Executor Locard Ma, believed in knowledge through attaining it with work. The problem
I
is
think this rat is very smart.
it's a fucking rat, okay? I'm trying to think of how you can be so pompous at the same time as so stupid, but I'm working on it. Okay.
I must have hit my head a bit harder than I thought before. There is a rat in front of us.
There is.
Actually,
I am no rat.
You didn't hit it hard.
I am a familiar, which just happens to look like a rat.
A talking rat, essentially.
No. I am a familiar conjured from magic. Arcane. I am not a rat. I look like a rat.
Talking rat with a suit.
So
Oh
then,
my god! Is it
then
so
is it-
hard to understand the concept of a familiar?
So then it is.
Daniel is
Oh,
just
rats!
amazed
It's not a rat.
that these guys don't know about familiars.
Dude, don't.
I
don't
understand
don't
what
not
familiars
be-
are.
Don't
I
not
understand
be
what
like
familiars
that.
are.
Either way, I
It's still a rat.
shall explain the rules. You have completed the first task, gaining access to the ground floor.
Yes, we've caught that.
It also gain access to the rewards. The rewards of said floor is all the knowledge on the floor and 2 items that you may secure from the podium up there.
2 items.
Does that mean if
The-
somebody tries to open one of those other doors, which he inevitably will, he won't get blown up this time?
If you attempt to go to the spiring descending floors 1 through 5, you will be fine. If you try to open the door that goes to the ascending floors 1 through 5, you will blow up. Good, now we understand.
Wait, which ones are which?
I was very clear.
Yes.
The descending floors, you have access to the first
Is that these
descending floor.
ones? Is that these 4 doors here?
What do you mean you do not know which door is the descending floors? They are clearly labeled. As yes, they are now. They weren't before.
Let me guess. It's infernal.
It is.
Yeah, one problem. I can't read that.
I can.
I can.
How did you pass the first test?
Trial and error.
Oh god, it's
Uh,
hooligans.
I may have helped.
I must.
I may have
Oh, I see. So I'm talking to stupid people. Okay, I'll make this very clear. 5 floors down, 5 floors up. Each floor has a challenge. Whether it could be a puzzle, could be enemies, could be shit. Gotta pass that challenge to get access to the next floor. Once you get all 10 floors, you have access to the observatory. The observatory allows you to oversee the valley and gain access to the valley. Now, that of course being...
What do you mean the challenges could be shit?
Okay, and therefore, I am not allowed to help you with what the challenges are. Now,
by the way, apparently we are quiet. We are quiet. You are fine, but the rest of us are apparently quiet.
Yes, apparently the rest of us are quiet according to chat. So, figure out how to fix that, I guess.
Did it get fixed?
Well, you know?
That requires someone in the chat to say something.
We'll just continue.
Whoa!
Fix it. Alright. So,
now, as I was saying, it is very clear to me that you will have a hard time completing all 10. I will also point out, just because you completed the first floor of the descending stairs does not mean you should immediately go to the second floor. Their powers are increased exponentially the harder it gets. Oh, yes.
Is the books here, is there a way to learn the language I'm going to need to know?
No.
Wow, the creator of this was extremely stupid.
Wait.
He assumed you knew the knowledge.
You don't need to... You have 2 people on your team.
Right. And what happens if you end up dying?
Then you cannot continue. Maybe you should have learned Infernal.
How was I supposed to know that I was going to deal with people that use the devil's language?
Again, I have only one thing to say. The 2 rewards are up there. Deal with them as you will. You have access to all the knowledge and books. They will not explode. The traps are disabled on each floor. Now, it should be said, the traps are all active until you complete the task. If you attempt to steal any knowledge from the floor you have not actively completed the challenge on, the traps will trigger and you will explode. Those traps get worse the further you go.
Question.
To be precise, a Felghana thought they were so smart that they would walk down to the 5th descending floor, where they tried to take the scepter of Lokadma. Well, they activated the Hydra.
Yeah, back to the question at hand.
They did not survive.
Per person?
I have a question.
2 items per person?
No, it's the floor. Item 1 is the book of ownership of the tower. No one's actually ever possessed it because no one's completed the task. That book works as such. The tower, anyone who writes their name in this book will be owners or owner of the tower for 1 year as long as you write your name in the book while in the tower. If someone...
Out of character, so this is like a landlord version of a Death Note?
I guess if you wanted to say that, yes. As I was saying, so if you were to write your name in, keep the book, and leave the tower with the book, the tower will remain yours and use all active defenses to kill and repel anyone who enters the tower. Until a year. Whereas your ownership is forfeit, and until someone writes their name in the book in the tower, which would be exceedingly hard since you have the book.
You can write your name in it again, right?
As long as you're in the tower.
Alright.
We'll say the year's up, and we aren't
I have
the
a
tower,
question.
and then we go back to the tower. The trap's already activated before we go back into the tower and put our names in it?
Correct! You'd have to survive the traps while entering the tower to then re-put your name. I would not suggest that option.
Does the front step count?
No.
Alright, can we refresh it before the year's up?
Of course! As long as you're in the tower!
Right.
Which means, like, right before the year's end, we come here.
I would not recommend that!
Another year.
I would not recommend that, But
That's too risky.
fools can be fools. Now, I will say this.
Before the year's end, as in before our time is up. Doesn't have to be like right at the end of it.
I have a question.
Oh dear. Yes.
What's your name?
My name. No one's ever asked me my name. It's Talks! I like you. That, of course, being the case, if you need me, you can find me.
Are you familiar of the tower? Just the tower? I'm assuming? Not the familiar of the old mage that is dead now?
You can find me in the kitchen with my cheese.
I think you
Not
insulted.
a rat.
I think you insulted.
So
me.
then is it, oh rats, it's
How
not a
did I
rat, it's a
insult him?
rat?
I asked him an extremely reasonable question.
And he did not seem to like it.
I go up back to where the podium is, where apparently the book is. What's the other item that's there? There's the book, and then you said there was another
And
item.
before I forget, there's a ring of invisibility. And no, it's not the kind that's invisible. The ring is invisible itself. That's useless.
Quite true.
I believe that would have been called an invisible ring, not a ring of invisibility.
True, but they get mixed up many times.
Who are interchangeable.
Right. So, I grabbed the book. Is there a writing utensil next to it?
Yep.
I already grabbed the book, thank you.
To be precise, you said, technically you said you went up to go grab it,
You didn't
and
actually grab it.
that's true. But he had the intention to grab
But
it.
yeah, that's right. You're right.
That being said, I was going to describe that you see the book; it's covered in chains, so you have to get rid of the chains first.
There's,
How convenient.
You
is
cannot
there a
just.
lock?
Is it
No.
just chains?
It's chains.
Just shove them,
Yeah, you can.
are they loose?
Yeah.
They can shove them out of out of the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
and
yeah,
grab the book? Not do that.
It's. You understand what I'm trying to say here? Book, chain,
No.
sealed, or stuck to the chain.
Oh, okay. So
The
you
book
didn't
is
actually
connected to the
didn't-
chain.
It's stuck to it's
pretty
connected to
different.
the chain. Okay.
Yes. Yep. Well, no. I'm saying that you pushed the chain aside,
Oh, I
and
see,
then
I
you
got
picked it
you,
up and
but-
found out that it was stuck to the chain.
Yeah.
There is a
Yeah.
chain connected to it.
Yes.
Okay, it's connected to a chain.
Yep.
Mhm.
Can it be opened?
Yes.
I know
Okay.
I can.
Well, then I'll just
So,
open it
You open it.
and write my name in it.
You write your name in it.
And I shut it. And I put it back down.
All right.
And then I open it.
I grab the ring.
All right.
And I write my name. And I write my name in it.
All right.
Is it the way that if you each write it individually, does it count all of us the order for a year?
Yeah.
Every name that was written into it will not be attacked by the defenses of the tower
Correct.
For 1
for
year.
1 year.
Specifically of the ground floor at this moment.
Yes.
You guys don't want those traps to start activating, so you better hurry up and write your names in it.
I write my name.
I go do that.
'Cause we don't know when the names are going to take to effect.
Right. So you all place your name, and you have access to the ground floor. If the
That's a ring of invisibility.
That's
Yes.
what it is.
That is what it is.
It is what it
Is it the
is.
wisest choice to have the ring of invisibility?
Yes.
And why is that?
One moment.
He does technically have it, so he needs to put it in his inventory.
I'm well aware, which is I'm talking to his character about it. I don't see how this is taking so much time.
The reason is very simple. Because the ring
Wow.
will enable me to have better stealth.
Oh yeah, he is wearing half plate.
Yeah, so instead of giving somebody advantage, we can cut off his disadvantage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I guess for now it should be fine. It's not that big of a deal. So we have a few things we could do. We can go back to oh, how long has it been? We've only been out for what, 3 days now?
Yeah, because you haven't slept here yet. So no, yeah, this has been roughly 3.5 days.
So how? So
So
it's
what
not
time
yet.
is it?
Yeah, what
Right
time?
now,
Yeah.
I'd say it was midday, getting closer to evening. So like 4.
Maybe we should spend the night.
Oh, we're definitely gonna spend the night here
Yeah.
for sure.
And then we should just head it back out. I don't.
How far away are the horses from the ruins? How far away do you think the horses from
It
the
was
ruins?
roughly 6 to 7 hours.
7 hours away. Oh,
Yeah, it was half hour. It was half a day.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see if I'm going to go grab the horses and lead them over here for the night, but leave them where they are. Since we're just gonna go in the morning.
Indeed.
You guys want to try out the second trial?
No.
At the moment, you guys can start reading the books, though. I guess.
How many books are there?
The
whole library?
in the library there was his diaries and his books on individuals that he was investigating or keeping knowledge on. It was basically just a bunch of diaries, technically.
Diaries and
I think he
journals.
would. Did he have one for Sora?
He
I
did.
have that one.
Oh, well, darn. I can't take that one.
Well, no, there's 2
Um,
because I believe.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, they're
Copy
duplicated.
it because I had it before the reversal.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
so there's still one up there.
Oh, so do I still have the book I was reading?
Remember,
earlier?
it broke. Remember, it burned.
There was one.
It disintegrated.
Oh,
That's the
right.
other
It
one that didn't.
destroyed itself, and there wasn't a copy remade.
Yep.
Because that was the component for the spell to actually work.
So, are the diaries dated? Like,
Oh yeah.
do they know when it was? All right, I start with the earliest one.
He's
How many are
5
there?
years old.
I start with the earliest one.
This is
If
that's going to be a long time.
If you do that, it will take you, because you have a very high intelligence. So this was not something that will take hard for you to
and
do.
reading speed specifically.
It
so.
will take you still 3 years to complete just his life diaries.
Yeah.
Not his observations on other things.
So I'm not going to read all of them, but I start with the first one.
Okay, weird. All right. Fine.
I go.
It starts
around
talking
the,
about his early life when he was a kid and how jealous he is of this boy named Cornwallis. All right, now let's keep going. Anyone else trying to do something?
I start
Walking
reading
around the
the.
first floor.
Is
Just looking around,
Koalas
see what's
like
there.
his personal Kevin Robinson from school?
Well, Wallace is the current Imperium, right?
No,
Tiberius.
No.
All right.
that's Tiberius.
All right.
I don't know the reference you're referring to, Alex.
Kevin Robinson from school. The person who leaks your DeviantArt.
No, he's more like
Okay, darn.
no. He's that no.
You said jealous, not annoyed with. There's a difference.
I mean, all but boys for
All right, what is everyone else doing?
going to start reading the journal on thorax that I have.
The small file on codex you have? Because
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's very small. Barely can be considered a journal.
He didn't say that, did he?
Whatever.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
he did. Yeah, he did. You said
No,
it was a
he
very
didn't.
small thing.
No, it was,
No.
No, I swear that's what it was.
No.
I can say it.
You
A
know.
journal, just like the rest of the journals.
What I did say was, do remember, it was the last time. It was he's currently an apprentice. He was currently an apprentice at the time. So you're only gonna get what knowledge was at that point.
Yeah.
So
Poor.
I'm going to attune to my ring.
based on
Really
what the
fast.
rat said,
Yep.
it's been 10 years since he last was able to update that. So.
Okay.
It describes Thorax as being a pompous, arrogant student who believes himself to be better than the mages who believe themselves to be better than him because he only uses stuff as an artifancer, and so he has to use things to actually create magic instead of doing it himself, which he considers a higher intelligence, or at least that's how he portrays himself.
And they consider it
Weak.
to be lesser.
They consider it to be freaking weak. Yes. And he, as his master, considers him incredibly talented in magical arts pertaining to artifancy, but garbage at everything else. But he was increasingly arrogant when he was like, instead of increasingly, I should be more specific, like described in the book, he was openly arrogant. Like he would openly insult people at how their intelligence and their lack of intelligence is why they can't imbue objects with power. Like he was a child who was trying to bully the bullies because he was getting bullied. If you understand what I mean.
I totally get that.
Yep.
Okay.
And it seems like there's about 2 years of that, and he does go into detail a little bit on the intricacies of what he was trying to teach him, but that's something that isn't really something you'd gain from from the knowledge of. But what you do get is he was a excellent student and a terrible student at the same time.
Cool.
The other
I'll just
two?
continue reading through the book.
The other two?
I'm just going to attune to the ring.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
I told you that I was just exploring the first floor. Seeing what was there.
The descending floors.
No, just the first floor, the one that's
The
unlocked.
ground floor, you mean?
What? Yes.
There's the ground floor, and then there's the first floor of the
The
descending.
ground floor.
Just
Okay.
the ground floor. What's
All right.
unlocked? What we have
Okay.
finished.
All right. Well,
Are
there's
you
the.
wait, hold on. Are you actually calling the ground floor the ground floor?
Yes.
There's the ground floor.
You're
There's
American.
the
So?
No, this tower was explained to you as there's the ground floor, 5 descending floors, and
It was
5
explained very poorly, but
ascending
yes.
floors. No, that's
I'm
literally
just
all
saying-
you got. That's all you
I-
need.
Explore
I-
the
I'm
ground
just saying-
floor.
That's actually how that's pretty much how they do it in like England.
Does it matter? No.
It doesn't.
It's not
It
a
doesn't matter.
typical American thing.
Yes, but you know what? The
So?
Americans. I didn't want to say you have 5 descending
Americans?
basements. It
I-
doesn't
Are these
sound
America?
good.
I thought we were in a fantasy world.
Chris is in America.
Oh
So?
dear lord.
That doesn't mean. Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Please move on.
You're
Please
not
move on.
actually in America in the
That's-
I
fantasy
was just
world.
surprised that
Doesn't
he
matter.
was cultured.
I
You can have
explore the
different
ground
cultures and
floor.
arts.
Okay.
So this is the
Similarly, as
library?
you entered, there was the library. There's the much more intricate and elaborate embroidered furniture that all has that same rune that you clicked on. You clicked when you were doing your spell, kind of embroidered on it. You think that he may have used that same symbol to be like the symbol of his house.
So they don't seem magical.
No. Like he was trying to fool his apprentice into thinking they were useless and they were just him literally marking his
stamping
territory.
everything, saying like mine.
Yes.
Mine.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So, after 30 minutes go by, do you still continue reading the infantile book? Yes, I'm referring to you, Daniel.
Why do you call it an infantile book? Is it small?
Because it's about
Referring to his infancy.
it's like out of everything you could possibly choose, you chose the least knowledgeable point in his time.
He wanted to know more about this guy's life.
And so you chose, as that's what I'm saying, out of all of his life, you chose
How
the...
far in am I?
Like 10.
Probably
10.
maybe 20 pages, because you read twice as fast as people. So maybe 10,
How
40
much time
pages.
has
It
passed?
depends on how big
30
the
minutes.
book is.
Yeah, 30 minutes. It's very elaborate for a 5-year-old.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's how long it's been.
So he's likely gone to like
You said 20
50
minutes
pages.
and...
I said 40 pages.
Yeah, if you... I
And it's
think
very,
50 makes-
very elaborate. And what I mean by
To
that
To
is
be fair,
very
you did
small.
originally say 20 pages.
I
not
did.
40.
I
You
switched
did.
it. I
Is
switched
it
it.
verbose?
Hmm?
Does it use big words?
Yes, it does that too.
Okay.
For a 5-year-old. I'm just guessing Daniel's just gonna...
So,
Yeah.
in 40 pages, what have I learned?
Nothing
was-
important.
nothing of importance.
Literally, he was a pretty astute
5-year-old.
5-year-old. He knows a lot of words, especially curses. Very impressive.
Curse
Very-
words or curses?
Both.
So
He-
he's swearing.
He's sure, yes. And he also elaborately discusses how he was going to use a frog nose curse on Corvallis, and it completely backfired, giving him the frog nose.
Oh man.
I hate it when I do that. Okay, so having known this is all very interesting stuff. But I go to reading the parts where, how many diaries are there? Like, I need a number to pick from.
Thousands. Just to clarify.
2,608.
What?
Okay.
That's the number, that's the diary he picks up next. What's the date on that?
2 years before he had passed. Or you believe he passed, think, because the rat.
Right.
So... You went from 5-year-old elaborate and neat writing to this guy's writing in this particular book is like that fine, tiny print that you try to get a card to cheat, to get all your cheat information on for a test. I mean, it's tiny. You have to use a magnifying glass to read it.
Ah, yes. I've cheated on so many tests.
I'm giving you an idea here.
Finally,
They said you could
finally,
take.
an
They said you could
analogy
take.
that's
It's
relatable
technically
to
less.
me.
It's less of a cheating, but you're allowed to have a card that's yay big. And when they gave you that card, you can put all the information on. You want to make that writing so small. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
You want to make that writing so small that you can put the entire study chart on that fucking
Going to a
card.
test. Finally, an analogy that I can relate to. Anyway,
I think the only one who can really
Daniel can
relate
read
to
it.
it is me.
Daniel can read it.
Yes, again.
But it's going to be slower. How does it start?
It starts day 260 of the observation of the valley. Nothing particularly odd is happening at this point. I still have not seen an arcane anomaly as I did 4 days ago, but I'm looking as it continues forward.
Anything
So,
else interesting on the ground floor?
no, it not particularly. It's like it's the ground floor.
Well,
The library
Yeah.
is the most interesting part.
Completely useless to me, though.
And
indeed.
not technically true, because I remember Gaius was
I do believe I have.
interested in a book that did get duplicated.
How? He doesn't even read it.
Because he tried to pick it. He tried to
I
pick it up.
cast comprehend languages on myself.
That's how he did it last time.
I don't actually remember him having that spell.
Wait, you have comprehend languages?
Yes.
Yes.
I have comprehend languages. Nice. It's a good
I'm
one.
gonna go with.
Could you cast that on me, please?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Wait, did I say that out loud?
Well, I was assuming you were all talking, so.
Yeah.
Did he say out loud? I cast comprehend languages.
It was kind
on
of
myself.
just to clarify, what happened, so you can understand. Is Gaius was like, "Oh right, comprehend languages," literally out loud.
Oh, I have that too.
Right,
And this
could
guy's
you cast
apparently
that on me?
watching me read.
Could you cast that
Huh?
on me, please?
Sure.
So there's two
How
books in
do
which
I
I'm
do
actually
that? Is
interested
that
in, and
do
that
I
would
just
be
hit the
the
button to cast that?
Thorax book and the Tiberius
I
book.
cast it on whatever his
You
You
character.
mean the
Sure.
two books that I
It
like technically copied?
Yep.
I cast comprehend languages on
Because
whatever
there's two
his name
copies.
is.
That's fantastic.
All right, one
What's
Is it
his
second.
on the
name?
item? Is it on the item and not
One
the
second. I
person?
think.
No, it's on the
Just
person.
give me a second.
I think it only can be cast
For,
on yourself.
for the duration, you understand the literal
Doesn't matter. You
range
can
area
only-
self.
Yeah, you can only do it on
You're
yourself.
gonna give it yourself. Okay.
That sucks.
Sorry, it only works on me.
Yes. So I want to spend the next hour reading the Tiberius book.
All right. So you open the book, and the first thing that catches your eye is the immense hatred he has pointed at Tiberius's passive, disgusting, peace-mongering pacifism. He is furious at what Tiberius is letting happen in many places for the borders between with the Xanthari Empire and inside the Isles of Tyranny, any of their ships getting sunk. He isn't actively trying to get retribution. To be precise, he's actively trying to make diplomatic things to make it so that this does not happen. It is disgustingly passive. Like he calls him a coward many times.
Tiberius.
Yes.
Our current ruler?
Yes, your
The one
current
that
ruler.
is continually throwing people at the wall.
Yes.
Yes.
Constantly. There clearly was a
that-
tangent of mind at some point.
That continues for unless you're skimming the book, it will take a while.
I'm gonna have to actually read it because to skim it would be really difficult because I have to touch the words to comprehend them.
Oh. True, but you could be looking for something specific. But that lasts. You get 2.2, maybe halfway through the book, and it's still that way. And it's 3 hours have passed.
Well, I can only read for 1 hour, so.
Oh, an hour has passed. And
Well, then
yeah,
can't do anything
so
about that.
So you have a fourth, and it was basically
My character lays down on the couch and goes to sleep.
many different things about
With that, I'm
um,
gonna just
actions.
go to sleep then.
Many actions of peace and attempting to calm the flames, and he's loved by the people, which makes it worse.
Well, I'm just gonna go to sleep then after.
Okay. Why? It's technically like 6 at that point. 30, but okay.
Because
Pretty early.
there's not really much I can do.
Unless you guys want to go down a floor and try to take out the next test, there's nothing my character
Okay, fair enough.
can
You
do.
guys are doing that.
I would like to go downstairs and do a test.
You literally look at
I
it while
sat down
the both of them are right down, put up their camps, get them snug in their
I just lay down on a couch. I'm not getting snug in anything.
It'd be if you gets a nice nice blanket.
Okay, yeah,
then
and
gets yourself
it's
snug on the couch.
Yes, and
I
then
blanket, but okay.
well,
Okay,
okay,
I get
fine.
what you're
One of
saying,
them
I get what
did
you're
it. The other guy just laid down, closed his eyes, and Daniel goes, "Pfft. I'd like to descend a floor.
I'd like to descend the floor.
You couldn't have said this like I don't
No.
know,
An hour ago when I asked
10
for
minutes
this,
ago.
You couldn't have said this literally
I was
seconds
busy
ago
reading.
before they laid down.
I was busy reading.
You've got to be kidding me. Alright.
Descending a floor? Did I hear someone is descending a floor?
Oh god, the rat's back.
Oh, rats. He's back.
What is the point of rat jokes? I don't understand. Just leave
I don't
with me
get it
alone.
either.
He stopped. He goes and then and right in front of Daniel. Did you say descending a floor?
Yeah.
I said that earlier. He didn't come to me earlier.
Well then, Sir Daniel Crewler, I shall take you to the first door. And let's just say, for you to take a step, it takes like a minute of him walking like a gentlemanly, and then you take a step, and then another, and again.
Okay,
You have got to be kidding me.
you gotta get moving.
I'm fine. Daniel is not fine. He usually walks much faster than this.
You know you
So
can read
this
which
is-
door
that-
it
that-
is.
You can even
that-
read
that-
that walks at that speed normally.
So then,
This label.
so
Not-
1 minute.
are you?
Faster than this.
So is Daniel going to? Did Daniel say he was fine?
He said it was fine.
Oh, okay. Then the rat didn't increase his speed.
Alright.
I'm half tempted to cast Eldritch Blast on the rat. Just to get moved.
Did he
Maybe
say that
I
out
could-
loud?
Maybe I could kick it. Perhaps that would
Are they
help.
saying this out loud?
Yes.
Hold on.
They are.
How about you hold back on the familiar abuse, please?
It would send it 5 feet
One
far
step.
away.
Which one of these doors is the descending floor?
Now he turns
Another
on his
step.
heel directly towards Gaius. Try it, and you shall see nothing but pain! And he turns back and starts headed towards the door.
Oh, so you're going to torture my comrades for something I do. I see. Good idea.
That's not fair at all, in any way, shape, or form, but...
He said I would see pain.
You have a point. He did say that you would see pain, not that you would experience it.
You can't see pain. Pain is an emotion. You can't see an emotion. You can see.
Now he
signs of
turns
an
on
emotion,
his
but
heel
not the
directly,
emotion
a whole 180, and he looks at Daniel. Do not converse with these plebeians. And he continuing.
Well, you make a valid point.
Is he referring to me as well?
Plebeians!
He
I
did
don't
not.
even insulted the rat.
He did not. He did not. He doesn't clarify that
He did
at
not
all.
specify.
Nope.
Which one of these doors is... Wait, to the descending one?
Well, he seems to be approaching one door, which is directly ahead of him.
I walk towards it too then.
Hey, hold on.
Did you go past the rat to the door?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we both did.
Daniel,
I
no.
didn't.
Daniel's following the rat.
Oh, then never mind. I don't do that.
And he's literally
I'm just gonna go
following
right past the rat. I'm just gonna go right past the rat.
You go past the rat?
Yep.
I don't.
The rat just looks up while you're passing. Do you have no manners? And he's down in front of the door. Like he went like took
And
10
Daniel
seconds.
fucking bolt.
Just so until you get right in front of him because he stops at the door. So you bolt and then you stop at the
walk
door.
up to it.
He bolts right up to the door.
Just like the rat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just walk up to the door.
And then
And I just walk up to the door.
he turns to look at guys.
I follow.
Don't you realize that patience is a virtue? No.
Daniel has never believed in that, but he doesn't mention it.
Did you know? I don't care.
Truly an uncivilized creature. This is the door that takes you to the first descending floor. You will find the door to the second descending floor on the first descending floor. Because you plebeians need to know this.
Accurate.
Also, just for you, Daniel. He gets up on his shoulder.
It's my right or left shoulder.
It's your left shoulder. It's a creature. You must kill the creature with the red eyes. And then he leaves.
I am not supposed to interfere with the test.
I open the door.
I walk down.
Boomer.
Him in the lead. I'm gonna let him lead. I walk
thanks.
down behind him.
So you guys go down through the door?
Daniel in the lead.
You're leading, Daniel, just to
Daniel's-
confirm?
Of
That's
course, Daniel's
consensual?
leading.
That's intentional?
Daniel.
Are you going to say you're leading or not? Alex?
Daniel.
I'll just take the lead. Jeez.
I like we said Daniel many times and he ignored us. That's your character name, man.
Yeah, you're not meant to call me by my character's name when you're out of character.
Doing something, so yeah, we're gonna call you by
We're
your
talking about your
name.
character doing something.
All right.
Yeah, but then you were saying, Daniel.
Are you taking lead?
You
Yes.
just wanted to know the
All right.
answers.
Also, Quay, you're cutting out.
Well, that's weird.
No,
God.
it's not your microphone, it's Discord.
I'm aware.
Okay.
All right.
I was moving my mic closer.
All right. So, once you walk through the door, the staircase is kind of it moves. You know, at this point, it's hard not to make the analogy. It's very similar to the Harry Potter like staircases that are moving, and you have to wait for it to click to the next one to continue going.
All right.
And it does. It takes you about, I'd say, 20 minutes before you get to the next door. However, while you're in this place, you just see space of staircases everywhere. There are staircases everywhere. And you have this idea that this light, this pillar that comes from the very top of this dimension, is the absorbatory room door. And then you reach the door for the next floor. And it says the first floor if you read. What's it?
Infernal?
Infernal, yes. It says first floor Infernal.
Descending or ascending?
Rissa.
You
I assume it's a
already
big old D.
You already
But does
descended.
it say
So
where?
no, it
Does it
doesn't.
say
It doesn't.
ascending?
It doesn't. No.
It just says first floor.
Yeah.
What if the contract doesn't mention?
You gonna open the door?
Yeah,
All right.
I just need to wipe away these tears.
So the door opens, and you open to what looks to be a very dense jungle. You have vines everywhere, bushes, mushrooms.
Did we hear the rat as well, or was he the only one that heard
Only him.
the rat? Not even a perception check? Ah, sad.
No.
Unfortunate.
That
Um,
rat was very
is it-
careful. Yes.
Is it like a holodeck? Does the forest go on forever once we're inside, or is it very obviously a room?
That's a good question.
Once you enter, it looks like you can see forest around the door. Like, I mean, you could walk around and there's no
Right.
door. So, like, it's like a holodeck.
Right, exactly. So it's like a holodeck if the door never disappeared.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, this is a very interesting
But there's no walls, by the way.
room.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm imagining the portal doors
It is.
in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of like that.
Oh. That
It's-
implies that we're in a real world space right now. Which is an interesting implication that we can't confirm nor deny.
Yep.
Anybody have any ideas what this test is? Cut down as many trees as possible?
Well, it's a creature.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And what makes you think that? You read another thing in the book?
The rat told me.
The
Oh
rat
wait,
the rat
told
his name?
you.
Hold on.
The rat
Daniel
dad
would
is not
remember.
supposed to
Daniel would
interfere
remember
in
his name.
What?
What was his name?
Can't remember the
Torx.
name.
Torx.
You're gonna give him
Torx.
this information? Maybe he should know this himself.
Torx told me. It's a
rat.
creature. We're supposed to kill it.
One that's not
The
supposed
rat.
to interfere with the tests.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I don't think the rat's supposed to interfere.
It seems like wholly credible information.
Do we know what the creature is? Did it explain that part? Or are we just supposed to kill every single random creature we find?
Maybe
No,
there's
no
only
clue.
one creature.
Well,
It didn't give you any identifying
there's
features.
trees.
He just said kill a creature.
Yes.
That's exceedingly helpful.
Daniel, roll
No,
history check.
Neither.
Daniel, roll history check.
Did he give you any defining features of the creature at all?
Literally, the rest of
An
us.
eye color, skin tone,
Shape?
species.
It was a creature with red eyes.
Oh yeah, it's a creature with red eyes. It has red eyes.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, at least that's something.
Creature with red eyes, got it.
Everybody be careful for the rabbit, guys. It's deadly.
Rabbit?
Red eyes?
I got your joke, but Daniel did not.
I wouldn't say that in character.
Oh, well, fungus.
The
I'm certain there's some around here.
vegetation kind of moves a little towards the north. Your north.
Okay. Wait.
Fine. Towards the right. All right. It's north.
Our north?
It's technically forward. Because
start like crawling with the whole jungle of trees and all started moving north.
Is our
Walking.
north, comrade.
Uproots itself and starts walking.
Which one of our norths? Because we're all looking in different directions. I'm
one.
gonna change where north is.
North from the door, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Why is
north
my
from the door.
compass changing based on the direction I'm looking? I think this thing might be broken.
You didn't answer my question. Is the
Yes.
whole jungle getting up and moving?
Yep,
That's weird.
it's moving. It looks more like the Lord of the Rings moving, not actually moving. Like not the Ints, like the tree that
Yeah, I know what you meant.
the trees that ate the orcs from Helm's Deep. A forest just showed up out of nowhere.
Right. So I go that way, but I'm inspecting the trees and all of the foliage as I'm going.
I'm looking for
How?
tracks.
Define inspecting.
I'm looking very closely at it.
Oh, okay.
And if I recognize it from a book I've read, I might be able to roll a history check.
It's a jungle.
Or you could say roll a history check, and then I can answer your question.
Right. I'm specifically talking about, like, it's not just a jungle, specific types.
Right? Yeah.
of-
Roll history. You're trying to see if you understand what these things are. Oh Jesus!
First of all, wait, that's my perception check.
Actually,
You didn't
Do I
need
need
one.
perception?
No,
Okay,
it's
I'm
just
rolling
a
history. Just rolling the history.
Yeah, that's
And
a
that's-
history check.
18 plus 5, so...
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. You know exactly what these are. And the whole forest is alive.
Mm-hmm.
It is a arcane dimension that some very high level mages can create that creates a living forest so that if anyone makes a mistake, like trips or looks away from their teammates or like gets separated, they'll lose them. It's deliberately created to get you lost.
Daniel immediately, after realizing this, turns to his teammate.
Which one?
All of them.
You said teammates, not teammates. So I was like, which
I
one?
think it cut
I said
out.
teammate. I say teammates, and I'm assuming you're all
Okay.
Yes, we're
all
all
behind
So
me.
you turn to look, and Gaius is almost out of eyesight.
What? Gaius!
He's almost out of
I walk
Daniel's
over to him.
eyesight.
But I haven't moved
Yeah,
from
I walk
everyone
over to
else.
Are you paying attention? Like for instance,
was-
how careful you are paying attention to the other members of the party instead of focusing on your surroundings, because that's
I
the
was paying
thing.
attention to him.
I would be
Not
paying
guys,
attention
no,
to
the other guy.
Yeah,
all
to Daniel.
of
I
them.
know. That's not something that's generally assumed,
I-
unless you're deliberately,
Well, Daniel
purposely
wasn't
watching
keeping track
them.
of people. He was
Yes,
looking at
exactly.
the trees.
You were looking at the
Yes.
trees.
He was looking at his environment.
So I go over to Gaius,
Okay.
I am following
and
the guy that
is
looks
he
like
no
he knows
longer
what he's
nearly
doing.
out of eyesight?
Well, you walked over to me.
Yeah, you walked over to him.
Right. Is there? Can I still see everyone else?
Well, I'm right behind you.
Technically,
mean
yes,
you
all
would-
of them. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. To get an idea, if Gaius was here, and
Uh-huh.
Nick, what is your character?
I've been following you this entire time.
right,
I'm
but
not going very far away from you.
when I turned around to go back to Gaius, if you
Uh-huh.
were behind me, you're here, Did it go like this? Or did it go like this?
That.
Did you go behind me?
Did
No,
you
I just
follow
walked next to
him?
you.
Did
I
you
was-
follow
I
him?
followed
and
him
he
over to-
moved
I
over
followed-
to
Yes,
Dice?
I followed him over to Gaius.
He's not going
Okay,
to
that's
disappear
what
until
he was
he can
trying
see
to figure
you.
out.
Larissa,
He was asking
think
that.
I think
roll
that's
a
more
wisdom
time.
check.
Fuck. I don't like this. I'm going to roll low. I can already tell. Oh, hey, cool.
As they are,
22.
as the other two start walking, you actively notice you are moving without moving.
What?
You are moving away from them without actually making a step.
No, I'm moving towards them again because no, I don't like that.
So the three of you just hear Larissa walk up. No.
Nope.
Okay. So you evidently,
Well.
I'm assuming you know what this is, since you had that look in your eye that you know what you are looking at. What is this place, Daniel?
This forest will try to separate us. If we look away from each other for even a moment, we could
Does anyone have any rope?
lose the rest of the team. Does anyone?
I mean,
That's why I'm asking. Does anyone have any rope?
We could just hold hands or something.
Yes, I do.
How much?
50 feet.
That'd be more than enough. We tie the rope all to all of us, and then
I hold up my wrist to
The
have a rough
point of
time to it.
this jungle is to get us lost, right?
Yes.
I turned back to where the door was supposed to be. Is it still there?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
No escape.
as soon as you two started walking, I felt I could see myself moving away from you despite not moving.
yes, we definitely need that rope then.
Yes, that rope would be very nice.
I take the rope out and help tie us together.
All right.
Yay.
That didn't take much
By
time.
the
I
wrist.
you guys, wonderful.
By the wrist.
I still don't want to be tied to you
Absolutely
guys.
not. I will not tie my... I'd rather do it by the waist. Why the heck would you do it
By
to your
the waist.
wrist? Especially when you're
Why
fighting.
It depending on how you use certain spells.
Tie it to
it
my
would-
left wrist.
There are spells
All
that
I need
require
to do
two
is-
hands.
I think it's
Wait, is
best
there-
that we do the waist.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to do the waist. We
I
have
don't
plenty
remember
of
if you
give
left-handed.
with 50
Besides,
feet of rope.
the waist is
Yeah.
the easiest to deal with control.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tying each other to each other by the waist. All right. Now we have to find a creature with red eyes. How hard could that be?
Considering
Well-
we can't even find a door that we were just walking away from.
Well, I keep walking and I keep looking at the trees.
So-
and any
Unfortunately
other
for you all-
foliage.
I have green eyes.
So, just to clarify, you just start walking,
I would
Daniel.
like- you know,
Yes,
wait,
bringing the rest of the team with
you
me.
just stop.
No, he deliberately roll a strength check, Daniel.
Oh no.
That's
Oh no, no,
And-
hold on. He's not. He wouldn't deliberately break that.
He's not trying to break it. No, he's trying to take
He wouldn't
you're trying to-
deliberately drag them. He starts
Oh,
walking,
okay. Oh,
and then
okay.
he stops, turns back. What are you lot doing then?
We're not gonna talk about a plan.
We
We're
find.
just gonna walk in a random direction, hoping to find something.
Yes.
We really don't have much other choice.
I do attempt.
It's not
to
like
look
there's a
around
big
pretty-
arrow pointing us in the right direction.
looking for tracks.
Is there a big arrow pointing us in the right direction?
Roll perception.
That would be very funny.
That's.
It's probably like
you
above
gotta
us
roll,
or
remember
something.
roll in the chat.
I know.
Maybe it's like right above
Perception?
my head. If there's just an arrow.
Yes.
there. Maybe there's a compass in the HUD.
Oh my.
Wow.
Well,
Tell me this is-
so there isn't an
Nice.
arrow. However, right beneath Daniel's feet are glowing red eyes.
Hey guys, it was red eyes, right? I
Yes.
cast Eldritch Blast.
At
Oh my God.
I
At
would
feet.
roll attack.
Oh. That is 1 moment.
I take issue with this.
Well, sadly
I'm
you
not
can't.
really in a space to complain.
I was about to say you can't do anything. He does it. Like I'm just. What's? Oh, I love this. I love this. All right. So just to clarify, roll damage.
Nice.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is.
2 nat
Unless he
20s
rolls
in
a
a
one.
roll.
And then he rolls a 1, and it doubles to 2.
What am
Are we
I?
doing double dice, or are we doing double damage?
Are we doing that?
Hey, Thano, roll another d20 for me.
Yes. I realized my mistake.
Yes.
Is it just? Is it only rolling?
Damn it!
Is it only rolling
I
20?
figured out how that worked. Sorry, my bad.
What was he doing?
He was not putting in the, I think, d20 or something.
It was slightly off of what it was
Yes.
actually to be.
Right.
Let's try that again.
Right,
There we
so
go.
that's going to be the attack. There we go. That's what it should look like. But I'm going to stick with he found the thing that was still on the feet.
Okay.
It missed, but it didn't critically miss. He just shot next to his feet. And
What was that for?
I think we see the creature, right?
I don't.
No, because you
Well,
just
I
hear
guess now I'm looking down.
there's just a big
Guys
explosion.
just saw red eyes. We
Yeah.
heard him ask, "Hey, it was red eyes, right?"
Yeah.
We said yes,
and
and then he shot.
turns and fires, and it hits the right in front of Daniel's feet, scattering and blowing debris everywhere. And Daniel just gets
Are my
like,
feet okay?
yeah, because it didn't hit you, it hit in front of you.
They're dirty.
Thank
What
God.
what are you attacking?
Red eyes.
I'm looking down at where the blast was.
Roll-
Everyone should be looking down at where the blast
Well,
was.
if you where the blast was isn't where it is, but roll
I'm looking around to see if there's red
perception.
eyes.
Roll
All right.
perception. What? To either two people or one person with advantage.
I would like to roll.
Okay, well it's two people. It's two separate people then.
Oh, his is probably better than mine.
What's yours at total? Daniel.
My perception's only +2.
So 12.
Yeah.
That's only +3, so mine's 8.
Man, y'all should have let me do the perception. I get +4 in my perception.
Mine's +3, so it's not really that bad.
I did that wrong. Oh no, it didn't. That worked. Okay.
I have good stats for most.
You
roles.
see the creature with the red eyes.
We all do, or just
No, you
What's it
definitely
look like?
don't.
so? Why
Describe
we
it.
have to actually do
Daniel,
this
you see it.
specific-
Describe
Daniel,
it.
you see it. It looks like a burrowing worm with eyes.
Aww.
Aww.
You just on it.
He did
You
just
let it
eyes.
escape. You gonna let it
And
escape?
so you know,
No, he's
it
about to
looks.
cast this. He's
It
about
looks
to
like
cast.
Did you
it's
just
this
awe
size.
The
It's
worm with
He
the
is-
red eyes?
He
it's-
is
it's-
about
Daniel.
to cast magic
Daniel.
missile.
Daniel, it's this size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aw. He's about to cast magic missile.
Magic
Alright.
missile on something that big?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my sword.
What
out.
else am I meant to cast
And get
at
ready to
it?
start thrusting it at it. Just
I could
Comprehend
probably take my
languages?
mages to beat it into a pulp.
gonna take my sword. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, I know what to cast. Charm person.
Oh dear God!
Are you?
That won't work. It's not a person.
That depends on what you define as person.
The DM is going to use the D&D definition, which is usually
I don't care.
not.
I don't care. I'm not actually going to cast Charm Person.
Okay.
My
are
point
you
was
Blasted Missiles or not?
Magic Missile is the only one that really makes sense for this.
All right.
So I'm going to cast Magic Missile on it.
All right.
Which is 1d4 plus 1. Or first I have
Does
to
it
roll a
not have a
attack,
hit?
don't
Like this. I'm pretty sure that one had a spell attack. And they're gone.
Of course. I think it'd be easy.
How many?
And
Right?
they're back.
I'm back.
Correct?
Yes.
How do magic missiles work?
It's a spell attack.
Just one?
Wait. Do I
It's-
really want to cast Magic Missile?
You create 3. So you roll. Okay. You get 3 shots.
First of all, I miss.
You get to roll 3 times though.
Yeah, you gotta roll
Okay.
for 3 attacks.
Ah! Ha ha!
And you still have one more. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 of them
I'm
hit.
the first real nat 20, aren't I?
Yes.
So how would you do for the nat 20s? Is it double damage or is it double dice?
Double damage.
Double damage, alright.
So that's 4.
So, no. That's
Yeah.
3.
We double it.
You don't double the modifier plus. You just only do
That's 5.
dice roll. That's not 5.
His dice rolls 2. Oh no, it's that. Oh, it's
Dice
3.
was 1.
It's 3. Yeah, you're right.
It's
So you
1.
double the dice's damage, or you use double dice.
Correct.
Be very
So-
precise on that, because double
Yeah.
damage would imply the modifier damage as well, which is not what you double.
Right.
Why couldn't you
And
roll
there
that on
it's
crit?
9.
All right. So, except you
Or
only
the
got.
total of-
Yeah. So that's a total of 7.
8.
8.
No. Oh yeah, 8.
5 plus 3 is 8.
No, you're right. It's 8. I'm actually with this system, it's going to be double actual dice.
Double
Because-
putting.
Yeah, because that'll make it easier. So you can roll one more dice. Daniel,
Roll more dice.
But with no modifier?
with no modifier,
Yeah.
just the dice. That did not help you much more.
So basically, it turned out to be the same result of 8 damage total.
Yeah, it did. All right. Well, it was destiny. You fling out the 3 missiles. One goes wide. And it just hits a
Watch where you're
tree.
shooting.
The other 2 land whoosh straight into the tiny creature. And it just goes whee! Roll perception to keep eyes on it.
Are we all allowed to roll perception for this?
Yes.
Yes.
Let Larissa do it. No, let Larissa do it.
No, he said we all could.
Yes.
We all do.
You
We're
all
all
do this
trying
time.
individually trying to.
Okay.
Back of it.
Well,
Man, I can never see
you
anything.
cannot see it. Everyone else can. You cannot.
I can, right?
I had no trouble
Yes.
seeing it.
Right.
I'm the only one who
Actually, with that roll, you could get an attack with your sword on it. While it
Oh, I'm
flicks
gonna
by
do
your
that.
ass. Right, it flicks by your head.
I'm gonna do that.
Because I was like, it doesn't really matter what direction, even though it's going towards him. There's no way he could actually hit it. Rolls natural 20 on perception. Oh no.
You have a
He
chance.
definitely can see where it's coming. He can predict that with an attack roll.
13 hit.
Oh, that's pitiful. Does not hit. You missed. Whew! Was that a sword? Or was it a spell?
That was a nice sword.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, this sword.
Damn thing moves so fast. It landed.
Where is it?
It landed
Where is
like
it?
Like
20
that.
feet. Yeah, 20 feet in front of you.
He's pointing an hour out.
Okay, so in front. Yeah. When I say in front, I mean in front of Gaius, because he kept his eyes on it the whole time.
Yeah.
And so directly 20 feet in front of Gaius is where it landed.
So
Right there.
I will cast chill touch on it.
Don't you have to touch? You have to touch it.
Nope, that's it. Nope.
Okay.
120 feet range.
All right. Okay. As a
Shocking
range.
grasp, I have to touch it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Make rated spell attack. Woohoo! Here we go.
Let's see if you can do better than your perception rolls.
Right?
It's... Okay.
Ah, there we go.
I'd say yes, I can.
Okay.
D8, right? Yeah. Ooh, that's nice too. Hit target to...
I
And
think
it
it's...
can't regain points until the start of its next round. My next round.
Well,
Not that it really matters. We actually haven't really done initiative.
the spell grasps the little thing with cold, like, fingers. With a cold, like, an icy, like, mist. Touches it. And it definitely hit, but it seems like it didn't have that much of an effect.
Of course that would happen. Anybody else gonna do anything?
Well,
That just
I'm
leaves
gonna go-
Larissa to be able to do something.
I could cast Inflict Wounds.
Isn't that a touch?
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Then I can do Guiding Bolt because that isn't a touch.
Can you touch it?
I'm 20 feet away from it, to my knowledge.
well, you could walk over to it and go, boop!
Yeah.
You can jump.
I'm not going near the damn thing.
Hasn't
It
killed
seems to
me
be,
yet.
it seems to be right
not
in
a
the center
fan.
point.
Yeah, not
I
a
don't really feel like going right into the big old bullseye of 3 different spellcasters.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the bullseye of multiple different spellcasters.
Alright.
No thanks.
Roll
Roll
that
that
guiding
attack.
bolt then.
Okay, Guiding Bolt is... How many? 4d6?
Well, first you have to roll for attack.
Well, yeah, I have to roll for attack first. Hold on. Need to find the freaking chat again. No.
Misses, hits the thing, hits next to the thing, and so it's that it's now reacting as it just goes, and you hear this very, very faint whistle as
Oh no.
it just sits there making this faint whistle noise.
We gotta kill faster, guys.
I don't
I
like
do
that.
not like the sound of that.
I don't like that at all. Something tells me this is not what we're supposed to be killing.
Well, I want to. If that's that, then I'm going to go over to it and I'm going to skewer it with my sword.
All right.
It tells me this isn't what we're supposed to be killing. I'm scared.
Technically, I'm going to say the Daniel has the first ability to do something, followed by Gaius, followed by
Me.
yes, and then finally Trisha, because that's the easiest way, because that's how we started with it.
Actually, we started with me going because I
No.
did.
Oh yeah, you shot it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you did. Start with the plus. So frankly, that means he should go first.
Yeah, he should. Yep, yeah, you can go skewer it. Roll attack.
I'm using the sword with both hands for reference.
Okay.
Did that?
You don't put a space between the 5 and the.
Yeah, it must have been with this because you added a space when you shouldn't have.
Did I? Wait.
You
I don't
miss. You miss. You just hit the ground.
Then I'm going to get out of the way of
Incoming fire.
I'm just gonna get yeah, I'm gonna get 10 feet away.
All right.
Good choice.
Daniel, the worm is within sight. 20 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm going to cast Firebolt this time because
Okay.
it's way cooler.
All right.
Roll that attack.
Well, I'm not. So it says hit/DC +5. What does that
What?
mean?
Fireball.
No, it's firebolt.
Firebolt.
So, your roll to hit,
Okay.
you get +5.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So if you roll d20, so
And then it's a 1d10 for the attack.
yes. Your intelligence is insane. Okay. +5, not
So-
you missed.
9?
It would-
Funga. Foiled again.
Yeah.
The
I'm just-
exact same number as me.
You should walk back.
Well, no, he used
Oh, no, he didn't
firebolt.
move. Never mind. He's 20 feet away from
Yeah,
me, right? Alright,
yeah.
so that leads us to my turn. So can I walk to where I am 15 feet away from Gaius, but still close enough but still within 15 feet of
Are you
the thing?
dumb enough to use a wave attack
To send it
Yes.
flying.
to send this
Yes.
worm flying?
No, put it so it'll fly right towards me.
Sure, we're gonna do that.
All right. You can attempt to do this.
Like,
roll
if you're gonna send it flying,
roll
send it flying toward
intelligence
me.
to try to predict the correct course for it to fly.
Alright. You know how this is gonna work, guys. It's gonna fail.
Yeah, you're gonna roll a natural one. You're gonna be basically standing with me behind.
Alright. Just straight intelligence check.
Yes, indeed.
12. Could have been worse.
You think it'll go the
Much
right
better.
direction? Maybe.
Well, I mean, it should only move.
It shouldn't really be
10
hard.
feet. It should only move 10 feet, guys.
Which means it's
Should be
gonna move
fine.
right next to me.
I cast Thunderwave.
All
It has
right.
a save throw of let's see, what is it looking for? Constitution saving throw. Fail. Wait, no, if it's con's high, it can pass. What's its con?
14 is the answer.
14. It saves, which means it doesn't go flying.
You're a big dog. What are you doing?
It only takes
Ah,
half damage.
You are a big dog.
Yeah, big dogs.
Take
are much
9
bigger than
damage.
On the bed.
Okay.
Attaboy.
And
Well,
that just
no,
leaves.
It takes split in half. It takes 5 damage. 'Cause it gets
My
cut
turn
out.
again?
It is yours.
I would like to try guiding both again.
All right.
Stupid worm. She's down already.
Fucking worm.
Just die already. Bird.
12 plus 6 is
18.
18.
Right.
Will that work?
Yes.
Okay, so I can roll my 4d6. How do I roll multiple?
Just type in 4d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll 4d6.
Roll.
That roll
4D6.
space 46.
Okay, cool.
Ooh. And we get advantage on our next attack against it, right? That's what Guiding Bolt does as well? Am I wrong
Hold
about
on, let
that?
me read. On a hit, the target takes 46, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Yep. All right.
Nice. Its turn. Unless it, died.
It did
I
not
only
die.
have one more spell slot before I have to walk
How much
up
health
to
does
it
this
for
thing
hitting with
have?
mace.
Good question.
I need Goombario so I can tattle.
Well,
It's now its turn,
yeah.
and the noise gets louder.
Oh no.
I am scared.
We're not killing it fast enough, guys.
It is
I
also
don't think this is what we're
turning
supposed to be fighting.
very red.
I don't think this is what
The
we're supposed to be
eyes?
fighting.
Oh.
No, the,
It
bo-
has
no,
red
the
eyes!
body. The body is
I
getting
don't
redder.
think this is what we're supposed to be fighting. I think it's calling whatever we're supposed to be fighting.
Well, might as well kill it and then kill whatever comes.
I'm
going-
scared.
I'm
And
going
now-
to.
Well, I was told we
That's
were
his
meant to
guy's
kill a
turn.
beast with red eyes, so...
I'm going to go back
Beast!
another 30 feet,
You're not gonna
Away
attack it
from
first?
and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What
roll attack.
exactly are you saying that it can't be a beast because it's not big enough?
Nobody ever said it was supposed to be a beast, okay?
You said creature. First of all, not beast. And if we're talking
Didn't say
about... If you're talking about
Well, again,
beasts,
That's
beasts
gonna
are
hit,
usually
probably.
Roll
It's
again.
a creature,
That does
it's a
hit.
creature we're meant to kill with
Doesn't
red
matter,
eyes.
he still needs to roll again. Because he has
Alex-
advantage, he needs to roll again.
Alex, Daniel
Oh
was
yeah,
told
you're right. You're right.
creature
You have
with red
advantage.
eyes.
Roll again,
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
just in case you get that nat 20.
It's a creature with red eyes that he's meant to kill. That's what he was told.
Which, this thing has red eyes and it's a creature, so...
It is a creature with red eyes. I still don't think it's what we're supposed to be attacking. I think it's calling what we're supposed to be attacking.
technically,
But that's just me because I've watched
There's-
movies like that.
There's still no harm in killing it, okay?
There we go.
Probably.
movies, Larissa?
Then
No, I'm talking out of character. I'm very clearly talking out of character. I have a lower voice when I talk in character.
Oh.
Also a slight accent.
Wow.
You do 2
All
damage?
right. All right.
Damn.
Brutal efficiency there.
Wonderful job, guys.
Wait. This... Nathaniel, where are you in the ropes? I don't think you can move 30 feet away from it.
Okay, I'm going as far back as I can, basically.
'Cause I
All right,
have
Back
50
over to
feet.
them, and then like 20, which is like 20 feet away,
It is
and then
now.
another 10 feet back.
It is now Daniel's
Nick.
turn.
That's 40 feet.
Except for me.
Yes, so we should be at the edge of the rope.
Daniel, it is now your turn.
It really depends on you on the rope. You might only have 10 feet of leverage. If you were in the lead, and like I was right
Fine,
behind you, you'd
fine
only be
then,
able to go 10 feet away from me.
I wasn't in the lead. He was in the lead.
Yeah, Daniel was
That's
in the
true.
lead.
That one.
Okay, so you could get 10 feet from me still if I'm right behind Daniel. If you're right behind Daniel,
That's still 30
then-
feet away from the creature, roughly.
yeah, that's true. All right. What was the D6? That's not a good sign, guys. That's a terrible sign. Whatever that's supposed
Hey.
to be.
I'm scared.
Daniel, what do you do?
You're gonna attack now?
It's
your
your
turn.
Right. I'm gonna cast Fireball again.
All right. Roll spell attack. It hits. Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
It would really suck if it takes all the damage that we have produced and shoots back at us. That would really suck.
That's
Nice
something
damage.
as well. That scares me.
All right.
I'm also gonna
You're a
walk
little
back away from it
Okay.
and cast Chill Touch again. No, that'd be a waste. Crap. Now I got no other thing. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it.
Okay. You missed.
Fire.
It was just epic waste.
Doesn't matter. What? It's just a cantrip. That's me,
Yo.
guys.
That makes it there's a turn.
Larissa.
Larissa's turn. I got everything right except
Is
for a TH.
Larissa.
Yeah, I got everything right. Everything right, but the TH instead of an L.
There is no TH in
Yeah.
her name.
Instead of an
That
L.
was
That was the
point.
point.
He used the
Just
T, but it
Larissa.
wasn't there.
Yep.
Alright, so
Try
what are you gonna do?
guiding bolt again.
It's
All right.
Lorette.
Roll attack.
Guide those bolts.
This is the last guiding bolt you have.
Yep. Then I have to start
Yeah.
hitting things with a mace.
light. Well, Sacred Flame's a spell attack.
I will punch a worm.
Flame, yeah.
What would
16?
happen if I just? What would happen if I just grabbed
16
it
does
and-
hit.
Sweet.
Seriously, what would happen if I did that? Would it just be like really dense?
How would you? Ooh, 15. Not bad.
Okay.
I'm scared.
So, you grasp your symbol, you fire off your shot, it hits the creature, and the squeaking noise just instantly, increases from being really loud to you can barely hear anything else. Ear bleeding loud. And I'd like everyone to roll Constitution. As a way, as it just makes this pulse.
Is it con save?
It is.
It's
It's
a
a
con
con save. And a pulse comes out of the creature and is sent. It goes in 100 feet in every direction. And it seems like a sonic wave. Just.
I think I'm gonna 16.
All right.
I think I'm gonna 16.
Daniel, did you hear what I said? Con saves?
What kind of damage? is
Alex,
this, by
con
the way?
saves.
Con saves, which is rolling a 20 plus 1, I guess.
Plus the Constitution
Yeah.
modifier.
My Constitution modifier for saving throws is +1.
Yep, that's it.
I fuck up.
Oh, I feel so sorry.
What kind of damage is it?
This is
My hearing.
it's it is psychic damage.
I was supposed to try.
Fucking lovely.
Can't do anything about psychic damage.
Ooh, I have to see. I don't remember.
Hooray.
Oh no, yeah, that should be okay. Oh, that did not go right.
Who's ready to hit the floor?
Me. I hate life. Misty, go away.
Everyone who's not a save takes 17 damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Half 17 is...
2 left. Lovely.
I have none.
Yeah. So
just killed
both Daniel
I can't
and
Wait a minute.
Narelle
Alex?
literally grabbed their ears in pain and just
Laurel?
Narelle. It's Narelle.
Narelle.
Neural.
Narelda.
Narelle. I missed the D. But yes.
Neural the
I have curiosity. How much health do you have?
So, Chris, would that be 8 or 9 hit points of damage?
It would be 8.
9.
9. No, it would be 9. It would be 9.
Let-
It's 9. It's 9.
I can help.
Alex,
I can
Alex, what's
save
your
you
health?
guys.
He's unconscious.
I know, but what is his health?
None
What is
health
your-
was left to
what is
be.
your-
14.
What's your max health? 14, thank you.
Luckily, I have a cantrip that can save you guys if I don't die.
So who's still standing?
I have 2 health left.
Yeah. Just you.
I have 5 hit points left.
I
Yep.
have 2. We're both
remember,
going to
guys,
die.
Why
I ran into a
low?
trap.
Hey, look, it's a
I ran into a
TP.
trap. I ran into a trap, and we haven't rested since then.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, technically, we had a short rest. You just didn't roll any dice. That's just a mistake.
Well, boys.
Yeah.
Well,
That makes it Gaius's turn. Actually,
I
wait, no,
like to
that was
use-
triggered. No, it's its turn.
Oh, yeah,
It starts making a faint squeaking noise.
So,
I think this is the
Um,
creature we are supposed to kill.
I'm going to use my bonus
scared.
action
Uh,
to chug a health potion.
Fair. Roll that
One moment.
D4, man.
Do you have any left?
I have 1 health potion left.
Didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
I used
Chris-
1, and I chugged 1 down Daniel's
Yep.
throat. I
And there
believe.
was, I believe each person got 3.
I thought you've already used 2. I
if
don't know.
anything, I can give him 1.
Well, not on his turn.
And he did use 2, and I believe everyone got 3.
Yeah, that's correct.
I wasn't talking about counting this time. I was talking about counting beforehand.
Plus 2.
Didn't he give me one?
Yeah, no, this should be his last one.
I chugged. I know. I think. I'm pretty sure I only used 2. And
Yes.
we have 3.
Yes.
I can't remember whose throat I chugged it down, but I chugged one down someone's throat.
Yes. Yeah.
Me.
And I chugged one down my own throat.
Yes.
Just now or before?
Before.
Not
This is his
before.
last one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
saying I can't recall if he gave me one or if he
Yeah, it
gave
was you.
Daniel
I
one.
I was the one who dealt with Daniel. No, I was the one who dealt you. He dealt with Daniel.
Oh.
I healed you after mending your bone. That's right.
Okay, so that's 7 hit points.
My horn.
It's still kind of a bone.
It's less.
That is
Boom.
7, yes.
Okay. I've restored most of the hit points I
Well,
lost.
that's the end of your turn. I don't know if I would have done it that
No,
way.
that's a bonus point.
I
That's
know,
a
it's a
bonus
bonus
Yes, he does
action.
have a bonus action.
No, other way around. That was the bonus action.
I said my bonus action to
Oh yeah,
chug the health
good
potion.
point. Good
Because
point.
I shouldn't require an action to chug
You're
a
right.
health
No,
potion
you don't.
myself.
No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Okay. That then,
Scared.
I'm going to then cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
That's 14 to
Nope.
hit.
That does not hit. Just barely misses.
Oh dear. Well, that's my turn.
You going for death saves now? Right?
It should be
Yes.
Daniel's
Yes.
death save.
Daniel. You need to roll a death save.
Yes. Which is a D20.
Yes.
Correct. Success. Fail.
And
one.
now it is Larissa's turn.
I would like
It's
to
not
drink
hard
one of the
to do.
potions because I cannot heal myself.
All right.
So I'm gonna do that. I have to do 2d4.
Is it that? What's
2d4 plus 2.
Yes,
Plus
yes,
two, correct.
yes.
Ooh, what happened? Fuck. I screwed something up. Okay, whatever. 2d4 plus 2. Great. 4.
All right.
Fantastic.
Hey,
You wanna heal us?
I don't have any healing abilities right now.
You have another potion that you can check
I
out.
do have another potion. I will.
You realize the longer it goes on, it's like 3 rounds of it going before it
Yes,
will
but think
start
about the more
exploding.
damage that we can do rather than having more death saves.
I'll give it to. What was your character's name, Nick?
Norel?
Norald?
Nerald. Yeah. I'll give him one of the potions
Alright.
as well.
So roll how much health I get.
Alright, I get to do that too.
Yep. I believe in you. Get double 4s.
I got double
Hell.
2s.
Hey, that still works. I'm back up. I'm conscious. And it's its turn.
Wow, you're
Alrighty.
conscious.
The squeaking noise gets louder.
Oh, Lord.
Back to my
Has
turn
it,
then.
has it turned red again yet? Or is it still...
Nope. It has not
So-
done it yet.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Second Wind.
All right.
Which is going to give me another 7 hit points.
All right.
That's better. Now I'm almost restored. Then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
I'm gonna hit.
Yes. Roll damage.
I'm gonna do 3 damage.
All right. It turns red.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
No.
We're all dead. This is TPK. Goodbye, guys.
It is now, I think, Daniel's
It is.
turn.
Never
With Daniel's needs a death save. Daniel.
Scared.
That's a failure.
Alright, so I walk up to it again with the same technique I did last time I used Thunder Wave. And I'm gonna use Thunder Wave again. It gets a Constitution save throw.
Fails.
It fails. Takes 7 and flies 10 feet away from us.
Oh, that was wrong.
What was that?
Okay.
I drink one of my health potions.
All right. You're on deck, Larissa.
I'm scared.
Nice.
I'm very scared. Hold on. I wanna check one of my spells.
Where's my potion of healing?
Chris, I have
Yes.
a question for you.
Yes.
The ability spare the cantrip spare the dying. Would that work on Daniel right now, or is he fine?
He's
He's
not fine.
not fine, and I
That
believe
should
that
work.
would work.
Although I don't think it brings him up. I just think
It
he.
stops
It
him.
stabilizes
Yes,
him.
Yeah.
it stops him from making death saves.
It would stabilize him. It would stop him from dying.
Yes.
So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
To be
All
fair,
right.
it's only a 50-50 chance I'll die.
I don't want to take the chance.
Oh well, except for if it explodes, then he's probably going to die. If it explodes again before we kill it.
Screams again, but then we're all going to die. So.
Speak for yourself.
Not necessarily. If I
Oh,
save,
you
I'll be
cocky
fine.
little fuck.
If it did the same amount of damage it did last time, I'd be fine. I say fine, but I'd have 2 hit points.
And then I'd be like, I'm about to head out. And then I'd roll a new character that's
Alright, I'm about to head out.
way worse.
Boomer, what the hell are you doing, dog? What you doing, bud? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi
Alright,
to
so-
everybody?
All
I
right.
don't
So
think
did you do
anyone
that?
can see scream. Or hear us, even.
So did you do the spare the undying? Is that what you did?
Yes, I did spare the dying. I don't think I have to do anything.
No, it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay,
Question is
just-
it a bonus action or is it an actual action?
Casting time is one action, so I think it's
Oh, okay.
action.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yep, that's right.
It didn't really matter because technically they could do the opposite with the potion. So wait, no, I don't think they did anything. Besides this was the only thing they were doing.
Yeah. Right. If they do it with the bonus action, they can still attack it with an action.
I'm
That's
out
right.
of death
Oh, I
saves,
see.
is what you're saying?
Yeah, you don't have to do. You can hit. You can just
My
say
goddamn
succeed all 3
mace!
times. Yeah,
Hmm. And then what?
you had. That's it.
Yeah, you're
Now you-
just at 0 HP.
Yep.
Standing there, stabilized.
Stabilized.
You
Alright, so
have
its turn.
to
It
dying
is its
again.
Having a
turn.
nap.
What's it gonna do? Does it explode?
Nope. Nothing.
Is that even getting louder?
Nope.
Does it doesn't even get louder?
Nope. Your turn, guys.
Okay. Ready for it to explode, people. Because it's gonna happen when I cast
I was born ready.
Eldritch Blast.
We got the.
It requires me to hit, though.
True.
Which I do.
hit.
That does hit.
And do 5 hit points of damage. That was a decent amount this time.
Okay.
Alright, so there's still the guy on the floor, which I don't think anything happens to him. That makes it my turn, right?
Yep.
I'm the guy on the floor.
Who's ready to blow it up again? Alrighty, so I'm gonna go over to it
Uh-huh.
and do the same thing I did before.
You and your
It's a con save.
you and your thunderclap, man. Jeez Louise.
It's actually really good because if it gets far enough out away from us,
saves.
Oh, it definitely saves.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Are we doing a break in the middle of a battle, or are we not doing a break today?
No, we will take a break.
5 damage.
After the
if we do
battle?
it
Yeah.
after the battle,
When is the battle going to end then?
when it runs out of health,
Alright.
or
That
we
is-
do.
Our choice.
You're basically saying that the battle, the break will be like before the point where there's only like an hour or so left.
Just,
That might happen, bro.
yeah,
Okay.
All right, 10.
5 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I walk back.
Okay. Now it is Larissa's turn.
Oh, alright. I want to.
Do you have flame strike?
Huh?
So is that something I heard earlier, or did I hear that wrong?
What?
If you have flame strike.
Flame strike?
Yeah.
I do not think I have that, no.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's talked about.
I want to use my final potion on Daniel.
All right. Do it.
So,
Back to the living with you.
How much
2d4?
HP is that?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
you get
No.
7 HP back.
7 HP.
And it is now your turn, Gaius. Probably.
Well, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
It doesn't
You-
do anything again? Lovely.
Oh, it hit.
Hit. Do it.
I would ask, how do you want to do this? But it's just kind of a bolt that
Pushes it.
blows it up. So
The Eldritch Blast completely envelops it, and it moves
Good!
5 feet.
By the way, if you had missed with 2 damage, you would have it would have exploded. You needed to get a.
Oh.
And just so you know, it was going to explode with 10 d6 this time.
Yikes.
So I gotta say,
Are you sure this isn't the creature that we're supposed to be killing? Because if something's bigger than this is what we're supposed to kill, that
The
sucks.
forest-
We're screwed.
disappears, and you're inside what looks to be the tower room.
I just slumped down on the
Or
floor.
a tower room, because you haven't seen it before, with its lavish furnishing,
I
and
just slumped down on the floor.
just
I kind of just fall to my knees, just.
with a chest in the center of the room.
I walk over to the chest.
Can you really, though?
Yes, I have 14 health.
No, but like, we're all still tied around the waist at each other.
Oh yeah, we're all
That-
walking
that
that,
is-
way, I would assume.
Two
Daniel would
of
also
us
be
fell
walking.
to our knees.
Actually, I just
No,
fell
but-
face forward onto the floor, but
He fell face forward.
No.
I collapsed onto my knees.
So I walk up to Daniel and help him untie himself to then untie me because that's the chain. And then we
Yeah,
can walk
yeah,
over
yeah,
the
yeah,
chest.
yeah. Okay, all right.
I stand up as they're doing that and start helping them out.
All right.
And we walk over to the chest to see what's
I need a breather. I'm
open.
dying.
Now, see if the tests are truly the tests they're supposed to be. There shouldn't be traps.
Right.
Daniel, you can open it.
Yeah.
He opens it.
I would like to note I'm like
Does
10
it?
feet back.
Oh.
You were gonna ask Daniel something?
Daniel.
Oh no,
Daniel.
what's just happened? Hold on. If you look at the stream, I've swapped places with Rhythm somehow.
Oh,
Because you're no
that's-
longer on camera.
that
Oh,
might be
I-
it.
On your camera.
I fixed it.
All right. You try it, Daniel. Do you try to open the box?
Yes.
It doesn't just open. It's locked.
I
Hey,
look around the room. Is there a key?
Do I have a spell
Roll
for that?
investigation. Investigation.
Alright, guys. You guys, I bet a natural one.
I want to help him.
Oh, roll. Oh, nice. Thank you.
I don't have a spell for this.
So 17.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Oh, it's both.
17 plus 2. That's 19.
So. No, there's no key.
Is-
Does anyone
Anything else
remember
around the
the
room?
familiar's name?
yes, talks.
That is his
Torx,
name.
was it?
That is
That's
his name.
it's talks.
Torx! How are we supposed to open the chest?
Did someone call my name? Just he's down here and he's grown. He's
Oh,
Unless-
you look more
I
spry,
see, so you're
young
the
friend.
final boss.
Little friend.
Makes sense.
That is very rude. I am no such thing. But I will not deny I gain power from each floor being unlocked. It's so I can defend the tower better from invaders.
Well then,
Right. Back on the subject of the key for the box.
There's no key.
How do we unlock the box?
As many like to point out, I'm just a rat.
I never said that.
How would I ever
Oh,
know the
Yeah,
answer to that?
definitely don't just a rat.
I
Well,
never
thank
said
you,
that.
but sadly I do not know the answer.
So is there anything else in the room, or is it just the box?
And
If
the
we-
furnishing, and the furnishing, and all the normal stuff that you'd see in his castle.
We can leave and come back here, right?
Of course.
Yes. It's
the
unlocked.
door's right there.
Perhaps we just need to do more reading.
Is there another? And there's another door to go further down, right?
There is.
I don't think the reading's gonna help.
I don't think we should try going further down. I don't want to encounter anything more nasty right now.
Like
I
to
didn't say anything
sleep.
about further. I didn't say anything about further down. How long were we in there for? Like what? 20 minutes?
You were in there for, I would say, 2 hours.
2 hours.
But
Oh joy!
indeed,
Interesting. Time
Well,
changing.
we should go.
Amazing.
We should go upstairs, get some rest,
That
then
sounds wonderful.
go
Yes.
return.
Yes.
so you're in
I
full.
would like to.
So you have full confidence the box will not disappear.
I would like to investigate the box to see if there's any other possible ways of opening said box. Like maybe it's a puzzle type box. I don't know.
Hold on. Can we move the ball?
Take the box with us.
I will stay with the box if we must.
I asked a
We
question.
could just take it.
If we cannot take it, then I will stay with it.
Roll
Can we
investigation.
poke a hole in the ball?
I'm referring to the guy who was trying to.
And I would like to help him with his investigation.
Oh, okay.
How did I do that? I swear I did that right.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 20.
Oh, did it actually? It didn't load up for me. Well, that's a natural 20.
Ahem.
And a natural 1. Luckily, the 20 is the better one.
Yeah, so that's a natural 20 plus what was your investigation?
Plus 2.
It is not a puzzle, and it is not something you can unlock. Ish. It seems like it needs
A word. A phrase.
It needs a well, you got an natural 20, so a particular paw.
Like a rat's paw.
A rat's paw.
Hey, Torx, could you come here and touch the chest?
Can I make this with my investigation? But Torx. Buddy.
I am not a buddy.
Mine. Okay, great. Familiar of the tower. Could you do me a favor and press your paw right here?
Well, of course. Not that it's gonna do anything or.
Okay, I'll look in the chest.
You look in the
What's
chest?
in the chest?
So, how do you look in the chest, to be precise?
The door opened.
It opened.
How would you... If it's open,
Like,
then
it's like a chest that's this big, right? And it just went open,
okay,
right?
So I look.
So you would look into the chest.
All right,
the
I would
chest.
like you both to roll dex to see which one of you looked in first.
Okay. I'm hoping this is a trap. I swear, this stupid goddamn tower.
Plus... 2. Nope, 2. Me. No, me goes in last,
Me.
so Nick goes in first.
It's me. Sure.
Well, don't worry, because as he immediately looks in, he being Nareld, he gets sucked into the chest.
And I stop myself from looking in.
I see.
Fucking saw this shit coming.
I want to like here.
Are you actually gonna?
Not
Yeah,
interact
do
with it.
you
No,
make contact?
Daniel just straight up goes over and looks in.
What?
Boom! He's in the chest.
Who is?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Daniel.
Oh no. Oh, no. What do I see when I'm on the other? Do I see anything?
I go to the other side
Nope.
of the chest.
Nah, you don't.
I
See
go to the other
nothing.
side. I go to the other side of the chest.
You're actually floating. By the way, Nick, and you can't
He
breathe.
shouldn't be-
Just so you know, Nick, you're floating and you can't breathe. Yep.
Oh no, you can't breathe.
So, back to.
He just said he shut the chest. By the way.
Oh my god!
Ugh. Not going to care to that.
Nick, what's your constitution? Alex, what's your constitution?
16. So plus
God,
3,
you're both gonna die.
What's your save?
12?
plus 5.
Yeah, plus.
One.
Yeah. Oh my god. Poor Daniel has 1 minute to live.
Let
So-
me out.
We have a problem.
Let me out.
You can't.
I'm just
Neither of
floating,
you
I
can
can't
talk.
touch anything, I'm assuming.
They can't. You guys can't hear. You're not making words for
No,
starters.
but I mean, I can't touch anything at all.
No, you're floating in space like it's a void.
There's furniture in here, right?
Yes.
The rope that we untied ourselves from.
Yes.
I want to tie it to several pieces of furniture.
Okay.
Open the chest
Okay.
and look into it.
Oh, you fool.
You get absorbed. The rope stays. That just leaves.
I had a better idea. I was really hoping. I was like, Michaela, you got this. Great idea. No, you idiot.
Yeah, it's just you, Larissa.
What's your constitution?
+4.
I'm scared. What am I supposed to do? You guys are morons.
What was that? It was supposed to not be a trap, okay?
This seems to be problematic.
Yes, it seems to be very problematic.
You'd think they would read the scripture.
Scripture?
Well, yes,
That was never described by the DM to be on the chest.
Right,
Perception.
natural 20. You didn't tell me that there was writing that I couldn't read.
You were trying to open it, for starters. But yes, I
No,
understand.
but you would still describe that when you
It wasn't-
He said that he was looking for puzzle-like.
Yes,
Right. I hear you. But it's not clear.
It should have been
doesn't matter.
described when.
No.
we saw
The
chat.
rat
Doesn't
says it's clear.
But
It
it's not.
actually
Okay, that's
isn't
fine.
clear.
That's fine.
What scripture?
Don't you
A
know
new
how to
reading would have
read
saved
the
us.
code?
Code?
How did you pass the first descending? Moving on. I don't know how
You
you.
know how to read the code.
She
Code.
She does know the code, yeah.
No.
Code.
There's actually a code you were supposed to find in the descending floor. The first descending floor had its own code that you bypassed because you found it with a stupid roll of 20. Yeah,
So we don't know the code.
so you don't know the
No.
code. That is correct.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How?
They're
how
all
did-
going to die.
No, it's a bloody box of holding that activates whenever you literally put something in it or look into it.
I got that. I figured that out.
So if you want to retrieve your friends, it
There's
is
no
not
oxygen.
hard.
yeah. there's
You
no-
just
there's no
proceed
oxygen
to
holding.
not look into the box
Okay.
and think of what it is you're trying to retrieve.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd like to retrieve
how did these
my
people
friend.
become the masters of this tower?
I wish I didn't roll so high. After I got selected, I knew exactly what it was.
My favorite
Just-
thing is that he had such an interesting plan with the chair, and I was like, it's not gonna work, but he'll find out that it sucks in the chair, weirdly, because this chair can't see anything. Nope, he goes in instead. Well, shit, that wasn't what I was expecting to happen.
I would
See,
like.
personally, I was hoping he was gonna stick his arm in and try to pull one of us out, or stick the rope in to try to have one of us grab on it.
What I
Oh,
understand
we
is...
just disappeared.
Now we just looked at it instead.
Right,
So who do you try to grab out first?
yes, who do you bring out first?
I'm gonna bring up Daniel first.
Alright, Daniel, you are retrieved, and you get out of... Yeah, that's right. You can now breathe precious air. It's like you haven't had air for like 40 seconds.
I will then go grab
Have I?
Nareld.
Alright,
Well, that was an unpleasant experience.
And now,
okay.
Gaius.
Well, now you two are now looking at Larissa, and she's operating this box like it's not even a problem. How did you guys fudge this up? By
That's an
clearly
interesting
not
thing.
looking
Box.
at the
Daniel-
box.
Yeah, clearly not looking
I
at
then
the box.
shut the damn box.
Daniel doesn't think
I
about
opened
having
the box,
operated
but
incorrectly,
very
how he
slightly.
screwed
Stick
up.
my hand in, and
Did-
I'm trying to think of magic items.
I think that's too vague.
Very scared.
You feel cloth.
I take it.
Uh-huh.
What?
Pull it out. You pull out a cloak.
It's at the lid.
That's a cloak.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Out of
It's a
curiosity,
shiny
Cloak.
blue-like
color is
cloak
it?
with golden embroidery on its top.
out of curiosity,
Fascinating.
do I know of like anything like bags of holding type things of the sort that exist? Are they like somewhat common knowledge, or
All of
possible?
you do. Great.
Great.
The Society of
That was
Mages, it's very common.
Thank you. I was. Do I know the way to empty a box of holding? I know. a way
No,
to
this
empty a
thing
bag
is
of
not
holding.
not a normal bag. or box. Whatever it
I
is,
know.
no box you've ever heard of, or bag, or anything of holding activates from sight. This is similar, but
Doesn't-
not the same.
Doesn't change the fact. Doesn't change the fact. I still ask the question. I'm still asking the question.
You,
Should box
well,
of holdings. Because I know how a bag of holding would work, except that
Yeah,
wouldn't work
yeah.
with a box of holding.
well,
it won't
it would
work
work
with a box
this.
of
It would,
holding.
yes, it would work the same way if it was actually a box of holding.
Yeah. Do you know
How
how you
Invert
empty
a box of holding on
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, how do you invert a box of holding? Bags of holding, you
Oh, I know.
turn them inside out. How do you
Don't-
do that to a box? You
Facial manipulation.
I
You
am.
don't.
I am not answering your question easily.
Facial manipulation.
I'm going
That
to
would
try
work.
to turn the box over.
That does nothing. Do you do it in eyesight of anyone?
No. I'm not even looking at the box. He starts messing with it. I just turn around.
He picks up the box, my eyes are covered.
Daniel, do you cover your eyes?
Nope.
Daniel gets sucked in the box.
Ah.
I had to try, okay? I pulled back out. I said the most I pulled back out.
While it was flipped
what-
over, you do notice that the box looks weird on the bottom.
So after drinking it back out, I once again flip it over. This time closed, and look at the bottom of the box. Does it say? Is it like words on it, or what's it
No,
look
it
like?
just looks weird. Like it has. It looks like it's a little too far into the
I want to see if there's. I want to try and
like
find
the
out
bottom
if there's a
doesn't
way
look
to
like a
open.
normal construction of where a bottom would be for a box.
That's what I was trying to say. If it has its opening, if it has another way of opening on the
It
bottom,
does-
like can the bottom open? I want to look for that. See if it can find that. I wanna
Start touching it?
investigate for that.
So you start
Yeah.
touching the bottom, like using force to push the bottom.
Yes.
You start pushing it inwards.
Oh my god.
I sent to its side, open the box, open the
How do
lid,
you
away from everyone
invert
else,
a box? You piece of garbage!
and
dumb
I
question.
push the bottom all the way
You
through.
push the bottom shelf until the box is now turned inside out.
And
That's
everything spills out.
literally
Yeah,
how
shut-
a freaking box works. It's the same like a bookcase. Eek. Now it's the next shelf.
Usually the boxes
Usually
don't
boxes
have that
don't have
built-in.
bottoms
Right,
like that.
but I'm pointing out this
Just
is a
saying,
box of
I see
holding
what you're
that
saying.
fits
I see
the
what-
So I
rule.
do that.
Yes.
So we do that, then what comes out?
A deck. That's it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
take
pick
that,
up.
No, thank you.
and I open
No.
I take the first card out of it.
I'm pretty sure. I believe we said.
All right,
who picked
and
who picked up the deck.
roll.
Picks up-
Um,
I like to say that
who
we
has
both
the
said we
higher
wanted to
deck
pick it-
score?
Me.
He does.
Of us-
You
None of
pick
us
up
are
the
high
deck.
at max health. Why? Why would you pull the first card? None of us are at max health.
However, it can
He
be
doesn't
stated
know. He doesn't
if
know
he
in
really,
character,
if
I
you,
assume.
I'm going
I want to take the first card.
roll decks,
In his
contested
hand.
decks.
I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it.
That's
do
why I
that.
said roll contested decks.
I'm scared.
Good.
You are so screwed.
Ah!
Tied? No, we didn't tie because oh yeah, we tied. And then, so how do you want to do ties? Do you want to just roll again, or technically?
I would like you to roll
higher
again in
dex
this
plus?
particular case.
All right. You're lucky. You won't be lucky
hilarious.
again.
I don't know if that's. Oh my god!
We will not.
No. You have complete control,
What the
And-
hell do you think you're doing?
and I would like to say we're gonna call it break here. Just so
All right.
everyone's aware.
Okay.
Neat.
Great.
Cool.
Sounds good to me.
Are you done? Are we off?
No.
Can they not hear us?
Patience.
Mm,
soul trapped into a crystal.
Well,
While
Chelsea
Phantom's
decided-
getting
All right,
by
here we
Jack
go.
and
Chelsea has decided she doesn't want to go.
We're back,
Here we go.
and I believe you are the only. You have the deck now.
Yes, I have the
Eroded.
deck. So I would like to. Is the deck? So the deck is magical, right?
Yes.
Do you have to attune to a deck of many things, or do you just?
Don't
have...
think so.
No, you said pull a card.
Okay.
I'm going to set the cloak down over at the
Mm-hmm.
on one of the pieces of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna attune to it?
It's gonna take like 20 minutes.
Question: do I pull a card first, or does he pull a card first? I'm gonna let him pull a card first. You want to pull a card now?
Okay, I'm gonna pull the card.
Is that the
All
thing about my
right,
character
boys. Listen, this is your card. I don't know if you can actually tell what that is.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
That's the 2. Okay. All right, let me go look at the book to get the exact answer.
Why would
I'm
you-
not
why
that
would
kind
you-
of a miracle worker.
Why wouldn't he have kept it with him? You should have done this during the break, but it's fine.
You didn't see
Wait,
that.
does he have the player's handbook? No, wrong book. Wrong book.
Wrong book, you need
book.
to-
Other book. Other book. Other book. Other book. Other book. Not that book. You got
Oh,
the wrong
right.
book.
Oh, doesn't Quay? I'll be back.
I think I have your book.
Why do you have the DM book?
I don't think I have the DM book. I have the monster manual and the player's handbook.
Nope.
Yeah, then he should have this book.
He wouldn't give me the DM's guide.
Yeah, because there's nothing you need from it.
That's why I double checked. Alrighty, boys.
Never gave me the DM guide.
I'm gonna say it again.
You never gave me the DM guide.
Yeah.
Chris. You wouldn't give it to me. You refused to give it to me.
Which
Not
was-
that it, not that it wasn't
not-
necessary for you to have it.
Yep.
Not to mention, if I really need anything from it, I can just go to D&D Beyond.
For most things, anyway. Yes.
I could have done that too, but I mean, this book's so good that I like to use it when it's actually necessary.
I forgot to give myself that.
You know there's an index in the back.
By the way,
You
does
just
it-
read where
by the
the
way-
deck of many things
There
is.
was a point in time where it
Yeah.
just opened to the decks of many things, and I feel like that was the best time.
Out of
Which is
curiosity,
funny because I rarely
I-
use this in my campaign, but it
I
always
love it when a
opened to
book
it.
opens to where you want it to be. Cause you
how
use
many
it so
cards does
much.
this deck have?
Good question.
Technically, I should know how many the deck has.
It literally does not have an answer.
Because
lovely.
it has one card for every single one of the deck cards.
No, that's not actually how a deck of many things works.
No,
Yeah,
that
no.
can be.
No, I mean
Well,
there could be a deck
it
of many
can be-
things that literally refreshes itself
It
infinitely.
can be. It can be.
And
Have
you
one
had
card
oh
for
yeah,
every
just
single
remember.
one.
It's the 2 of Hearts was the one, right, boys?
Yes.
The 2 of Hearts represents Gem.
Woo!
The gem represents
25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold pieces each, or 50 gems worth 1,000 each.
yeah. He got bank.
Ooh, I got bank.
You got a lot. So do
Well,
you
I'm
get
gonna
the 50
take
gems
those.
or the 25 gems? Did you get the 50 or the 25? Did he get the 50 or the 25?
Oh, he got 50. He got 50.
Thank you. So there's 50 gems with 1,000 gold each. Alright, guys, are you ready for me to die? Because it's my turn. I am going to pull.
Are you gonna pull or not?
I'm trying to decide how many I want to pull, because you have to declare how many you pull.
Oh my god, you can't be serious.
I can't. I am totally serious.
You're insane.
I might have some mental problems.
insane.
Now, just
and
so
I
you
can't
know,
heal
because
you
I
if
actually
you
didn't
die.
know the answer at the top of my head. It does have a limit. One,
Also,
two,
I
three.
can't heal you if we die.
It has 10. Except now it has 9.
I legitimately cannot heal you if you die, so...
Just
please do
to
not.
make sure you're aware.
Oh no.
Please do
Oh
not die.
no. Watch it, that was the only good card left in the deck. I pull 2.
Ace of
nice.
Hearts and Queen of... So, Ace of Hearts
Ace of Hearts.
is the Fates.
The Fates. Oh, that's the question one. Right?
The Fates.
Choose a card,
Reality
choose a
fabric
card.
unravels and spins anew. Allowing you to avoid
Oh,
or
I'm gonna erase a
one
moment.
event if it never as if it never happened. Oh.
And I
You
keep the
choose
card
that
until...
card as magic. Oh.
Yep.
And then the other one.
Queen, it was Queen of Hearts, right?
No.
Did I get that wrong?
You did.
It looks
get that
like
wrong.
Queen
It's
of Hearts.
Moon. No, it was not.
It was
What was
Queen
it,
of
Queen of
Diamonds?
Diamonds?
It's Queen of Diamonds. You are granted the ability to cast
Queen of
the
Diamonds?
wish
It looks like
spell.
Queen of Hearts.
1D 3 times, 1 second. Yeah, it's Queen of Diamonds. It is Queen of
Diamond.
Diamonds.
I'm sorry, I could only...
Don't worry, I had the
It's
same.
pixelated, okay?
We all saw
One-
The
heart.
same 1D3? Yeah, 1D3.
Except for
Alright. Roll.
Now, I'm
One.
trying to put a deck of many things. You say screw stuff up. No, I dare say only the Moon card is like one of the worst things to screw up the party. Jeez.
I have 1 wish. Don't worry, because it's not that bad.
Now there's only 7 cards in the deck.
That seems like a really nice deck. We should pull some more cards.
Would either of you two like to pull a card?
Because knowing my luck, I would be the one to pull a bad card.
Would you like to?
No, and then you all would lose your healer. No thanks.
Daniel
I will
Crewler.
I will recommend right now you
He
pull a card
asked
to
you
I
a
can save you.
question.
Would you like to pull a card from the deck?
Oh yeah, he can
I'm
erase
not.
that
Actually,
fate
you could save her. You could save her twice. Actually,
Okay.
He can erase the fate
I can.
twice. That's kind of interesting.
I'm pulling
Daniel.
another
Not
card.
happening.
Daniel,
Right now, Daniel needs to answer the question.
do you wish to pull
Would you
from the
like to
deck of
pull a
many
card?
things? He kept asking. Are you a gambling man, Daniel? Or more specifically, is Daniel a gambling man? Alex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, then I guess he
Pulls
would.
one.
He pulls a what?
He pulls one.
Just one? You
Because
can
there's
pull more than one.
there's 7. You can pull
Mhm.
more than one. Just one.
I know, he pulls one.
He pulls one.
Ace.
Do you need
of-
a? I can't. It's Ace of Diamonds.
It's Ace of Diamonds. Visor.
Scared.
We're going
for
through all the
of
good
your-
ones.
I'm
At
scared for all of
any
your...
time you choose
safety.
within 1 year of drawing this card, you can ask a question.
Ah, that's
in-
the question one.
Oh, in meditation.
In meditation or
in
mental,
meditation,
receiving a
meditation.
truthful answer to that question, besides information.
He got the perfect one!
Yeah, it's
Okay,
actually
so-
that fits his character
For Daniel,
really well.
that would be like perfect.
So I'm gonna
yeah.
pull another card.
Oh my god. Y'all are just gonna
There's
go through all
only
of them
there's
right now,
only
aren't you?
6. There's only 6 left.
Uh-huh. That's one of hearts.
Something of Hearts. King. Jack.
Jack.
Oh, I know this one. This is. No, that might be the Jack of Diamonds.
Oh, I missed this back. Go back. Blah blah blah. Jack.
No, it is Jack of Hearts. Is my, yeah, you.
Of-
Ha! 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 You just gotta serve it.
You gain the service of a 4th level.
I'm a useful compatriot.
That is ridiculous. Okay, that's very nice. Who appears in a space you choose within 30 feet of you. This fighter is the same race as you. That's interesting to know. What's your race? Human?
Human.
No, it's half elf.
Half elf.
Oh, he's a half elf.
What does
Half
this fighter
elf.
look like?
The fighters are
I'm
the same
going-
race and serves you loyally until death. Believe. I'll deal with that in a sec.
Would you like to pull a card? I will pull 2 more.
Oh wait, whoa! You believe in the fates have drawn him or her to you. You control this character.
Okay.
So
Give
I,
yourself a second character.
I
Congratulations.
pulled 2 cards.
I am very scared because so far all of them have been good cards, and I'm scared.
DM's going, are you serious? We're running out of good things, you know.
How many are left after that?
Jack
King
and
of diamonds
2.
and Jack of diamonds.
How many cards are left after that?
3, I think.
3.
I'm going to draw all 3 after this.
No, you're not.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna let you draw all 3.
You don't have that ability
Why?
because if you let him draw, which you technically will let him draw, 1, he can then draw all
I'm not
3
letting
without
you
you
draw.
knowing.
I report every single time I've let anybody draw. I ask somebody.
Alex, you'll be allowed to make a dex. You're allowed to make a dex with his disadvantage because he's literally pulling the cards.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Good luck, man.
well, you're the
Why
one.
can't I
no,
pull
no, no,
all 3?
no. Nick, you have disadvantage because you are pulling
have
cards. Yes,
Okay.
he has it. He
What does
has
Nick's
just a
cards
straight.
do?
Oh yes, let's focus on Nick's cards. Truly,
Yeah. One
Jack and
second.
2.
Jack of
Star.
diamonds or heart?
It's star.
Diamonds.
And
Jack of diamonds and 2 of diamonds.
yes, and Comet. Comet, you are single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter. That's dangerous. You probably should be careful. Because that could be really good or really useless.
Oh, that's on that next encounter.
Yeah, it's actually you encounter.
Wait, no, you said
technically.
comet. You said comet, right?
Yes.
Oh, you got that wrong. It's if you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain experience.
Oh, to gain
points
1 level.
and
I
up
see.
to
So you
level.
have to do it. I see.
Otherwise, this card has
Is
no
use-
effect.
That's again. You have to be careful with that then.
Yeah, to not let anybody have fight in our next encounter.
Or you have to go out there and fight something that's pretty garbage.
That still means nobody else can
right.
fight while I'm fighting said
Well,
thing.
you attack
Like,
something. Yeah, that's true.
it has to do it single-handedly. What
And
was the other
then
one?
the other is star.
Star, right? Yeah, star. I got star and moon. How? That's so funny.
Increase one of your ability scores by 2. The score cannot exceed, can exceed 20, but cannot exceed 24.
Well, that's not useful.
Now,
It's useful, but I mean,
Daniel
like,
Crewler,
That's secondary.
roll
Alright.
dex.
Oh god.
Oh, natural 1. He failed.
Yep. He's gonna
Did I?
draw 3.
Not
No,
you.
yeah.
Not you. You're gonna succeed, I think, unless
Oh.
you get a natural 1. You
Yeah, he
succeed
succeeds.
in your 3 cards.
Son of a. Please get him killed. Please get him killed. That's what I thought. God.
King
They
of,
were all
King
good.
of,
They
and
were all
Queen
good
of.
cards.
Did I get good
Do you
ones?
think the Tower Mage was gonna give you a reward with a negative thing? He openly
Yes.
said no traps.
Yeah, we get sucked in and almost get killed. Yeah, no traps.
Technically, that wasn't a
Okay,
trap. It was just a
so-
misunderstanding.
Hey,
okay,
you didn't
really,
almost
I
get
really
killed.
did.
I did.
that's true. You were nowhere near
Technically, he
getting
should
killed.
have. Technically, he should have actually been able to
Anyway,
draw what I was drawing, but that doesn't matter. I see.
No,
I
no,
still see
you
what you're saying.
drew. The thing is, you drew.
Alright.
That gave you
Yes,
disadvantage.
deck. That is
Right, you
something
weren't paying
that had
attention. The
disadvantage.
effects of the cards actually happen to you while they're activating. So they distract you while
The
he
problem
goes
is-
in to
the problem-
steal your cards.
the problem is,
There's
Daniel had said that he would do it after Nick's cards went through.
No, I would.
No.
I said I would. Not Daniel. I said I
you
would
said.
draw it after Chris was done explaining the card.
Which is effectively after the cards go through.
No.
Yes.
That is.
Yes, and
Yes.
Well, I can't very well draw more until Chris is done explaining.
Yeah, he's right.
It's effectively after it because it's.
But I wanted to
But
do it at
anyway.
the same time.
It doesn't really matter
It was-
because still the other guy still would have been distracted by his
I have a
cards.
question.
What's
I
up?
do have a question before
What's
we
up?
continue.
What's up?
Was this deck specifically made to be completely unique and having unique cards each time? Considering decks of many things
No.
are 13,
Right, yeah.
usually 13.
Right?
And then once you draw a card, say
Yeah. No.
Knight.
You
The Knight
know.
goes back in the deck The knight
Maybe
goes back
so.
in the
No,
deck and you
I know.
and you get it and draw it again.
No,
So it is. Then the answer was yes.
no, it's locked.
Each card is unique.
Well, yes. It's locked.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
what I
only, there's
said.
only 10.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Right. So that
Yeah.
only 10 of one individual card.
Yes,
of
correct.
Each one of those things. So that it means yes, it is
Yeah,
locked.
it is unique. Now,
And of course, he gets the 3 best, or 2 of the best ones.
all right. The King of Diamonds is Sun. We'll start with that one. You gain 50,000 XP and a one. So I don't actually know 100% how that works, but I think that just makes you level 5 or
7.
6.
I think it's 7.
And a wondrous item. So now there's a level 7 and a level 4, and are probably going to
And
be
then
level.
a bunch of level 2s.
No, technically it's going to be a level 3 party after this, but
A bunch of level
same.
3s.
Yes.
Actually, I think he gets more XP as well.
Right, probably. So that was
Level
the king.
7?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me look and see what the
We
level
have
is.
to
Let's
actually-
just look
yeah,
at. Let's
we-
just look how that would work, because I don't generally do that. No, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't do it that way. I don't do it by XP, so I'm not gonna use that XP that way. And I'm going to say, you will level.
Oh, did you see a King of Hearts 2? Oh, that's hilarious.
2 times. Your level.
Much more balanced.
All right. So
So now I'm level 4.
He also has Throne, right?
he also has throne. Doesn't that give him a
Throne?
cast? No, every okay, no. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. Oh, that's nice. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep. So somewhere in the world, wherever that keep is currently in your hand, in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim that keep is your own.
So basically, just a deed pops into his hand.
Yes. It's not very clear on whether you know where it is or not. You just know the deed and the name.
Yep.
Of the
Somewhere
castle.
out there, a keep needs me.
Yeah. Yes.
And then he's got one card, right?
Yes. It is key. A rare or rarer magic item with which you are proficient appears in your hands. The DM chooses the weapon. Wow, it's a magic weapon. I see.
So you get a wondrous item and a magic weapon.
Yep.
I was really trying to get her to draw one of those cards.
Well,
Too cautious. Too cautious.
There was a chance though that one of them was bad.
I mean, I just witnessed all of my friends get sucked into a fucking box. So I'm a little cautious.
Fine.
After I saved your asses, yeah.
Yeah, that was almost a TPK by box malfunction. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm a little cautious. Sue me.
Which is the
you
best
can
way to
walk
go
a little
out.
bit- You can go a little bit away from.
All right, so it's a rare.
I would like to go out by box
It was a
malfunction.
okay.
Well,
so
I'm assuming does the deck box disappear after it's finished drawing?
it does not.
Interesting. I put it away in my bag for now. Then.
So a wondrous item, eh?
That's correct.
Let's start with that.
So, hey, not Nathaniel. Bleh. You put the cloak down, right?
He did.
Yes, I'm gonna.
So I'm gonna pick it up
Okay.
and attune to it to see what it is. Unless it just gives me the description. Do I have to identify it?
You have to identify. Can you identify? Do you have identify?
No.
No.
That's why I was asking.
No, you have to attune to it first.
Talks.
It's a cloak of protection.
Who has the worst AC? AC?
Oh, we know who has the worst AC. Actually, wait, she should have mage armor. You have mage armor?
I have 12 AC.
But do you have mage armor?
Does that go over my AC?
Yes.
Most certainly.
I don't have armor.
Do you have...
The spell, mage armor.
Oh. No, I don't have that spell.
Better question, who's playing the tank?
Well, I have the highest AC. So,
What
me
is your
getting...
AC?
I am obviously
18.
not tanking.
So, me getting it, if I was going to try and become that role, would be really, really, really...
I think
good.
either you or Larissa should have it.
However, we should hold on that one. We have
I'll
a
tell you
level 4
who-
fighter.
I'll tell you who won't be getting it. The guy that's just got 2 fucking magical items, he should be fine.
We also have a level 4 fighter who has other stuff.
So just so
No,
you
not
know,
stuff yet,
well,
but-
okay, so Quay just disappeared. All right, so just to clarify, Alex, you were level 3, and you get 2 levels
Mhm. I thought it was level 2.
because
Yeah,
everyone's
because we're all
going.
leveling up.
You're
We're
all
leveling
going
up.
to level up to 3, and you're technically wouldn't have gotten the bonus, which I personally don't agree with. So you're gonna be level 5 anyways.
Well, the point of it is to be overpowered, but alright.
Be a contender for this
What?
cloak. Why would I be a contender for the cloak?
Because after you finish your spell slots, you're forced to go into melee.
You know, wondrous doesn't actually mean it's really overpowered. I'm just saying.
True. Is it seriously it only says wondrous item?
It's one of them's wondrous. The other's a rare or rarer item.
Yeah, you're right. Just a wondrous item. Yeah, it could be completely garbage.
There we go. Now I was trying to figure out where I knew there was a way to sort for wondrous items. Jeez, Louise.
There are so many wondrous items, mate.
Right.
Like, so many.
So,
Well then,
who's gonna get the cloak?
it's
Well, there's a fighter that's coming up.
You're supposed to be
I'm just
rolling
gonna
on the cloak.
take the cloak off and give it to. Do you guys really care?
Daniel. Give it to Daniel. He has the
Oh.
he has the least
You
armor.
are
Let's
not
go.
gonna get it because you shouldn't actually be up in close and personal, anyways.
you should be in the rear line.
Doesn't stop him from getting killed all the time.
Then maybe you should have got mage armor.
Hey,
You
Nick.
also
Nick, you are thinking tactically when my character does not.
Oh, oh! I've decided
not
what
my
this
fault.
is.
My character thinks with his mind tactically because for the majority of his life, he's either trying to guard, assist, defend, keep safe his brother. So he is strategy-based thinking. He's not gonna think, oh, he's an idiot. I should give it to him. He's weak. He's gonna probably get
Okay.
hit a lot. I'll give him the cloak. No, I don't think that way.
No, it's not gonna. It's gonna end
if you want
badly.
to poke,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just give the
Oh.
cloak to you two, and you guys can decide between yourselves who gets it. Because
You
either
want the
one of
cloak?
you is a good choice.
I'll take it, sure.
I think it's fine. I think what would that make your AC?
I don't
Depend-
know.
I actually don't know what the cloak adds.
I don't know what the cloak adds. What does the cloak add?
Chris never clarified.
No, he said it was a cloak of protection. So look
Yeah,
up.
I did
Oh.
clarify.
Well, since I
You didn't
now
clarify
have the
what kind
cloak,
of cloak of protection it was. I didn't know. There was
I'll
one.
go into my equipment. I'll go to manage equipment. I'll go to add items, and I'll go find cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection gives a +1.
1,
A +1. So what does that bring your AC to?
16.
Hey, you know what Cloak of Protection is? A wondrous item.
Okay.
Ooh.
What are your saving throws?
Huh? Does it add to your saving throws too?
Yes,
It
plus
adds
1 to your saving
plus
throws.
1 to my saving throws.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So what are your saving throws?
My saving throws are, well, the ones that I have marked are Charisma and Wisdom.
I'm pretty sure it adds to all your saving throws.
Yes,
but
it does
that's
add
my-
plus
so
1 to all of
I
my
want to know
saving-
what all your numbers are.
For Strength, it's 4, Dex is 3, Con is 4, Int is 4, Wisdom is 7, and Charisma is 5.
So I think I should get it because my saving throws is 5 for strength, 2 for dex, 3 for con, 0 for int, 1 for whiz, and 3 for charisma.
Do you want it? I can take it off.
I'll
I
take it.
don't have to have it.
Yeah,
Don't
I'll
mind.
take it.
Go ahead and take it. You can have it. I don't care. It does not add that much. So I'm fine without it.
And then I'm going to tune to it.
As fun
Go
as
for
that
it.
would be, I'm not going to do that.
What, you don't want to give him the Eye of Vecna?
Yeah. I've already used Vecna in a campaign before, so no.
You know what's funny? I was looking at that kind of stuff too for a different reason. I was like, Eye of Vecna, that'd be funny. No, I'm not doing that. Alright. I have to,
We have 30 minutes left, guys.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so,
So what do we do next?
well, I'm for taking a rest. A
Oh,
long,
we'll definitely
long rest.
rest. Definitely.
Sure.
Then, heading back because we have to report him within a week, and we don't really have much time.
I would like to take. Can we take a rest?
do we want to leave the box? Is there any way to
Okay.
make the box smaller?
Can't we just carry the box?
You want
Ahem.
to take the thing?
You receive as your item, your wondrous item, dear Daniel Crewler, the horseshoes of speed.
For a horse?
No.
Oh, nice.
You are the horse.
Actually, yes, they're for a horse.
Yeah, of course, the horse. You know what a
I
horse
thought for a second I thought he actually thought I was serious when I said no, they're not for a horse. But I thought no, it's like
I was
no,
like,
they,
I can go faster.
no, they're for a
No,
horse.
I'm gonna have to name my horse Sunny.
Okay, okay, that's that. So now the other thing was it had to be a weapon that he was able to use. Alex, what type of weapons are you proficient in?
Quarterstaffs.
Hold on. Crossbow, light is a weapon. Dagger, dart, quarterstaff, and sling. But mainly quarterstaff.
Hmm. Okay. And then oops. I should have put one freaking bad card in there because that would have been funny.
That's what I was expecting you to do.
I wouldn't
Expecting
have
as
drawn
well.
it,
Except
That's
it's
why
not
I
a
was so
trap. That's the
paranoid.
thing, though. But it's not a trap.
I wouldn't
It was
have
a
drawn
reward.
it. Though. Someone else would have, I swear. Unless it was at the bottom of the deck intentionally.
Because
Ugh.
then I would have ended up with that card if it was at the bottom intentionally because I was planning on taking the last card. But no, you screwed it up, Alex.
Would
I would have taken the last card.
Okay, so not my fault.
Yes, it is. You took the last 3 cards.
Ah, yeah.
Like a greedy little fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's like you're such an ass.
I'm the greedy one.
Only so greedy as I can be.
I'm calling you greedy because you took the last 3 cards when I hadn't drawn anything.
To be fair, you had like what? I gave you 4 chances to draw.
What
a
I'm
card.
saying is that
Just
my
saying.
character can be kind of an asshole.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
really? I hadn't
Yeah.
noticed in the one session we've played together.
But usually it's just because he's curious about things.
I hadn't gathered. Note my sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was interesting. Also, I believe we were resting, and then we're going to go back to.
Long
Yep.
rest, please.
Long rest, then we're gonna go back to the other place, back to the Executor. Hi, Executor.
Yep.
Thorax.
Long rest.
Just to clarify, what were the things you were proficient in again?
Crossbows, quarterstaffs. Did you say light?
Yeah. Daggers, darts, quarterstaffs, and slings.
Alright.
What do you mean light?
It's a weapon I'm proficient in. Maybe it means like a
mean?
torch?
Light martial weapons?
That's probably what it is.
Or
Like-
would it be simple?
Like,
Hmm.
brass knuckles?
Okay, how is light put on
It's-
your
it-
thing?
It literally just says light as a weapon I'm proficient in.
I can't read your thing, it's too blurry.
It literally says light.
I know! I'm trying to figure out what context. I'm
It's
trying
in
to
the
help you
same
figure it out,
context
Alex.
As crossbow, dart, quarterstaff, and sling are.
Alex,
I'm
I'm
pretty-
trying to help you figure it out.
I'm explaining what context it's in.
You sound very frustrated with me.
Because he doesn't know.
Not
what
with
it is.
you, with the
Just-
fact that
It says light.
He's trying to explain what light meant. It's the same as what dagger is a light. I'm assuming is what he's trying to say.
no, what I'm saying is it's the same context. It considers daggers, darts, quarterstaffs, and slings, and crossbows to be weapons. It considers light to be a weapon in the exact same
you.
context. There is no other
Alright,
context
well.
Hey, can you go cook on
I
it?
wanted to
Cook on it?
know. Jeez.
there. I'm not angry at you.
Can you cook on it?
I know. I gathered.
I tried multiple times.
No.
Because I have light as well. It doesn't do anything.
Really, that's all. Can you cook on any of the other ones and it should pop up what it's from?
It doesn't matter. Either way,
Whatever.
dagger of venom. You gain a dagger of venom.
What am I supposed to
A
use?
light
wish
weapon is
spell
small
for,
and easy to
guys?
handle, making it ideal for use when fighting with 2 weapons.
So he's talking about light weapons, generally.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And again, so it'd be like a dagger in this
What
case.
do I get?
Yeah.
You get a dagger
You get
of
a dagger
venom.
of venom.
Okay.
Venom.
Thanks.
What was the other thing? What was his wondrous item?
He's wonderful. Wondrous
Hold on.
items.
Wait before you say that. Because I need to type everything in.
Son of a switch. I wish he had typed it in when I gave him the first wondrous item.
Yeah, I know, right?
Horseshoes of speed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Fellas. His horseshoes of speed.
This is terrible. I hate the wish spell, by the way, guys. I hate it so much. Specifically because I got no clue what to use it on. it's so like.
We haven't taken our long rest yet, have we?
Yes, we did.
I believe you had already done that. That has just happened.
Yeah,
Taken care of.
and we're now going back to our horsies.
Yep.
All right. You go
Horsies.
back
The
and do
6
your...
to 7 hour walk that it takes to get back to our horses.
Yep.
You go unmolested. You get to your horsies.
They're still there, right?
No. Well, yes and no. There's carcasses.
They're dead? I was afraid of this.
Of course, they're
Yes.
fucking dead.
My horseshoes are useless.
I love Daniel's beautiful commentary sometimes.
My
wow.
horseshoes are useless.
This is inconvenient for sure.
My horse.
That's definitely what we need to be concerned about. The horseshoes being useless.
Yes. I don't even know what it's like to ride on a horse that fast.
It's only 30 feet faster than
can't.
normal.
I can't. I
Just
can't
saying.
handle him.
That's pretty fast.
At your walking speed.
Actually, it's just running speed, but yes.
Well, it's called walking speed, okay?
It's 30 feet faster than it already is.
So I think
It's your running speed added to the speed of a horse.
Yes, it's take your running speed and add it to the speed of a horse. It's not that much faster. You don't run very fast.
Maybe you don't.
Get 30 feet in 6 seconds. Someone else does that too.
Daniel Crewler could.
Oh my
So can Larissa.
gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to get at here, dude.
No, I'm saying he's fast.
Hey,
Hey man, you could wish for you guys to be at the
No.
oh, okay.
I could ask where my horses went. No.
They're dead!
you could
What happened to them?
Hey, you could use one of those cards to undo the effects of the horses dying. Otherwise, we're not gonna get there. We're not gonna
That'd be a
get
good
there
idea.
within a week.
I'd rather be late.
Would you rather be dead?
I wouldn't. What?
What
How would I
happens
be
if we
dead?
arrive late? I don't know. I don't know. We come across something.
And
Why
that
would you
would be the
rather be
moment
late than
I used the
revive?
card to stop the
Why would you
problem.
rather be late than revive
I
the horses?
use that's such a meta version. I use the card to reverse my decision on not
That's not what
using
I
the
said.
card
That's
to, not to use it on the horses.
Nick?
I'm
Nick?
just saying the amount of
Nick,
meta that
or-
is impressive. It's like worst case scenario, run into a dragon. But don't worry, I'll reverse the decision that
Narrowed?
made me choose
Narrowed?
not to.
Narrowed?
What?
Why would you rather be late than revive the horses?
Because, who knows, 2 years down the future,
Hey,
we might run
thought-
into a great dragon that would kill us if I didn't have that ability.
I thought you had an emotional attachment to your horse.
To the case that the horses are dead.
It died
Wouldn't
with-
you like your friend back?
It died with the horse.
Well then, I definitely don't want to ever be your
Oh,
friend.
that's so good. Don't you have an emotional connection?
Listen,
Oh,
I'm more concerned with where you value the life of a horse.
beautiful.
About.
You fought for that horse from your family member.
Are you kidding me? I was just screwing with him.
Right, sure. Uh-huh.
You never understand.
You're right, I wouldn't understand just immediately breaking off connection to something whenever it dies.
So I'm just gonna assume at
It's
this
a
point, I'm
horse!
assuming you guys are just walking
Stop
away
walking.
towards the.
It's a
Okay.
bloody horse.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way.
You were walking,
It's
obviously.
a bloody
Am I supposed
horse.
to be crying?
It's alive
tears
just as
'cause
much
it's
as you
dead?
are.
I'm not saying you should be crying, no. But I am
I
saying
only
you...
had it for a week.
So?
I don't care how long you've had it. It deserves to be alive.
Oh no, you've had it for 2 weeks.
Oh, sorry, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You can gain emotional
Wait.
connections to something within 2 weeks.
I believe in the natural order of things. It died.
It
It died because
we
you tied it to
up.
a tree!
Oh, by the way, did you finish making that character, Thano?
I'm working on it.
That is not
Because he was
Exactly what
order
I
of
said,
Yeah,
things.
because he like he said technically should have appeared.
No, he's just doing this.
Walking along beside
The
us,
whole
just-
way.
I can't.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Actually, this might be hilarious because I think it said 4th level.
Yeah, 4th level fighter.
4th level.
Correct. 4th level fighter.
I have
Wait,
a
did we
reason.
level up?
Yes,
Yes,
level 3.
to 3.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
Nathaniel,
Thanks
I
for
will
letting me know
dictate this.
about that.
He is a cavalier, I think is what it's called. And
A
yes,
horseman.
he has a bloody horse.
And teleported to the room with him.
Yes,
How did we get it up the stairs?
It walked.
it walked. What do you mean?
I thought it was the normal size of a door. You said these were normal sized doors.
You
How the
can
hell did we get a horse through it?
no, horses can go through normal sized doors. Not with someone riding it, but if you let them in.
It would be a tight fit, but
Yeah.
you know, they could
Have
get
you
through
seen
it.
a horse before?
Fair enough. Okay, so we got one horse, guys.
Not just any horse. A war horse.
A war-
Yeah,
A
it's a
war.
horse.
It's a war horse.
It's worse!
It is better.
So I'm just sitting here
Making a
thinking
joke.
one of two things that you
Who's
guys are
making a
talking
joke?
complaining about
You,
the horse
Daniel.
and him having a bad connection. I'm just assuming this knight has 2 things he loves the most things. 1, he loves the new guy he's
Who's a
sworn
joke?
to, and 2, he would never let his horse die. That would be the
Like this. Nope, never.
never. Because
Hardly ever.
this fighter doesn't really have that much of a backstory. So his backstory is he loves his horse, and he's definitely loyal.
Who doesn't?
So good. Well, I'm going to
Trying to think if I'm
say
gonna.
what?
I'm trying to think if I'm gonna use that wish on trying to get an item. So, possibly that way, but I don't know.
You can think about it at another time. It takes you a week and a half to get there on foot.
We have a horse, so we can have someone travel with Mardane
Uh-huh.
and
Get
get there
early.
first and say that we're the rest of us are on our way, but we lost our horses.
That is an option.
That is a good option. Well, we know who's going with Mardane.
Clearly me.
Technically, he could order anyone because he's definitely loyal.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he
Take
could be
her.
him.
I'll just go.
All right. Now, you go there.
Mhm.
And I'll get back. I'll get back to you in a second. Anyone want to do anything on the journey, or are you just journeying?
Oh, I want to look at my deck to see if it refills during this
No, it
journey.
does not.
Didn't think so.
Was I allowed to take that diary I was in the middle of reading?
Yes,
Yeah.
you were able to take everything.
Yeah.
All right.
We didn't bring the chest of holding. I can't take every book.
Actually, that would have been a really good use of the chest of holding.
Did we not bring the chest of holding?
No.
Would it have been?
I asked if there was any way to make it shorter, and nobody.
No.
I never got a response, so the
No,
answer would be
no.
no.
You would have had to take
We're
that chest
meant
in the
to be
chest.
carrying it
It's
on
a
a
giant
horse.
freaking truck. We're gonna be going like this. One person on one side, the other person the entire way back. That's
We were
great
meant to
way
have a
get
horse.
robbed.
Technically, you had a
You don't have
horse.
We could make a wagon.
You
There
did
might
have
a
a
wagon
horse.
inside the thing.
You had a horse with a
We
knight.
could just come back for it, for the love of God.
Anyway, I'm reading that diary. It's
Okay.
a tiny text.
It has a lot of details talking about this supposed arcane anomaly within inside the valley. The Corvalli Valley, to be precise. I believe that's actually a valley. I guess what that is. And it goes to great detail of wanting to figure out what this anomaly is. It seems to be drawing things towards it and then repelling them at the same time.
Hmm.
He's
Oh my God,
very
it makes such a terrible
fascinated
mistake.
with it.
Guys, we could have gone down to the 3rd floor. We could have got the answer to the 3rd floor's questions. Task.
We can do that still.
We'll do that later.
There,
Somebody
please.
has a year.
That's
has
a
a year
wild
to.
assumption.
So,
It's not a wild assumption. You have
You-
the answer. You have to
what
use it
about
within a
you,
year.
Larissa? Do you do anything on the road? Like read a book while you're on the road?
Yes, I continue to read the Thorax Journal.
Okay.
It's one of the two that I have.
Yes. 2 days through, you finish that, and you don't seem like he got much of a different impression from his student besides being arrogant and really talented. So, I'm going to say you arrive at the executor's place, and he is busy at the moment.
Yes.
And requested that you write him a letter
Well, then I write him a letter.
of what happened.
Yes.
All right,
Do you get
a
every single
squire,
detail?
a squire.
Very. I know that I don't give into in-depth detail. I just give a little bit of details, like just a brief overview.
He then sends a reply, which is, "We shall wait for the rest of your group to arrive before discussing this further." Because technically you're groups.
Yeah.
So,
You can grab some horses and bring them back to us.
Well, I have to find you on the way. It's
that's not a
Not
good...
not exactly easy.
We're going the exact same way. We went on the same exact path. There is a road, if you remember.
Unless we happen
And
to
we're
go
on
to
the road.
rest. Unless we happen to go to rest.
Unless we happen to leave the road.
To rest.
You guys didn't use the
Which would
road.
be a fair thing to do.
You used
We
a
did use
straight...
the road.
No, you used a straight path.
No,
when
we
you
went
there.
straight.
We went-
Did we?
Yep.
Alright, fair enough.
Roads should be straight.
All right, you guys, I will say this very simply. You arrive at the city. You arrive at the palace. Or actually, if it's the Winding Towers.
The magic tower.
The Magic Towers. 3. He has 3 towers.
Right.
His estate. And you meet the knight who just happens to be grooming his horse.
Well, I mean, we met the night earlier, but...
Yeah, I know. You
okay.
see him grooming his horse.
Brilliant! You're back!
We are.
Yes.
I've been waiting for you.
Clearly. Are we going
Alright.
in?
Shall we go?
Sure.
You
Do
guys
we have a meeting
enter...
for him? Yeah.
No, you enter the... Wow, you say that. You enter the first room, and there is where Gaius is just reading a book in the Great Hall.
Guys, good to see you
I
again.
think so.
He looks like he's having a lovely, relaxing time for as long as he's been here.
How did things go?
Ah, you're back. Very well then.
You have trouble putting away that book?
Yes.
Oh,
That's how
it's
you like
the
to-
late guy. He finally arrived. I should have known you were going to be late. Without me, you can't keep a schedule to save your life.
You know, killing my horses was a terribly rude way to go about making
Wait
sure
a minute.
manifest.
Why'd you let Domino die?
I didn't let him die, you killed him.
I love that horse.
Really just semantics at this point.
You love that horse, my ass.
Either way,
I love that horse.
I completed
It's
my
tragic.
mission within 3 days. We
Yeah,
ran
Love
away.
that horse, and you said it was fine that it died.
One of his missionaries.
Death is a natural thing.
He says, we finished the mission in 3 days. The guy standing behind him says, we ran away. Yes.
You bloody coward!
And in the mission
ran
parameter,
away.
it said if you see a cloaked mage, the mission is complete retreat. That's literally what he said. That's what we saw.
we
ran away.
We succeeded in our task.
No, it was a success. We killed
Yes.
we killed undead until we found a cloaked thing
We
and ran
did.
away. So therefore,
It
we
took us-
succeeded.
It took us a half a day to complete our task.
No, it didn't. It took you a week and a half.
Did?
It's not even complete
No.
yet.
That was all
We already
travel.
completed our task in half a day. Travel time doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
He never said we had to count our travel time.
Yes, he did.
He just said we had to be back within a week.
That
And we were.
that is counting travel.
Our appointed messenger. was
Fine!
back within
We
the week's
completed
time.
our mission! How long were we in actual combat? What do you think I know that? Yeah, who would know that? I know that! I know that! I know that! The girl with the tail, I don't believe you. I know! She walks away.
Actually, I walk up to her. How long were you in combat?
5 hours and 60 minutes.
I believe that. 5 hours and 60 minutes. It took us only an hour and a half of actual doing things.
I fucking love how you just
5
repeated.
hours and 60 minutes is 6 hours.
I'm well aware.
That's so great. Dude, your brother looks back and he goes, you talk with her for literally 2 seconds and your
Nine.
and your education drops. 2 seconds!
2 seconds.
And
It
you,
drops 2 seconds. It seems like when you talk about it, your IQ drops 7 points. How
what?
does an IQ drop 2 seconds?
Sibling bickering.
Don't lump me together with that filth! He stole my horse and got it killed! And he walks out. He
I
walks
did
away.
not steal his horse. It was my horse, and I didn't get it killed. It got killed.
Because you tied it to a tree!
He clearly killed it. He's sabotage. Does this all the time.
I'm still sticking with it. Was your guys' horses? You bought them both at the same time. It didn't actually specify. And while she goes to the door, he still got it killed.
No, I didn't.
Well, he can't hear you through the door.
Did. You kind of did.
Ah,
I
you
like to
have
put it-
returned.
One second. Actually, I said we should take the horses in. You guys wanted to leave it. Therefore, I
I
didn't get it
had
killed.
no say in the matter.
I didn't want to tie them up without food.
They
So,
had food.
While you guys are bickering, there are 3 orbs that are now flying around.
And water?
That are now
Yes,
flying
they have
around
water.
the room and seem like they're electrically charged.
I look at him. What do you need?
I'm not okay with this.
So you don't want to be electrocuted then?
No, electrocution does not sound very nice.
I see.
Although I'm fond of the element, I don't really feel like being fried at the moment.
Good. Then cease this bickering.
What bickering?
And follow me. As he gestures to his study.
I follow.
I do too.
I follow.
So do I, and so do I.
I see you
Hey,
gained a compatriot through some unnatural manners.
Very interesting indeed, for sure.
You could say that, definitely.
I still wonder your sanity and why you would be bold enough to pull from it, and yet allowed 10 times. Maybe you are insane. What if one of those cards would end you badly? And all of your potential
We would have
wasted.
We would have stopped pulling the cards.
Daniel would not have stopped pulling the cards, but he does not mention this.
Yes, you would, because you'd be dead.
Then they finally shut the, or he'd lose items. You know, it could be.
Oh,
varying
man.
things. He shuts the door after you guys enter. So, what did you find in the tower? Ground
Books.
floor.
Books.
Books.
Anything particularly
No,
interesting?
no, hold on. Book!
Oh, we got a ring of invisibility.
No, in the
And-
books, you fool. Items mean nothing to me.
Oh, can't read. I couldn't read any of it.
Of course you couldn't.
He doesn't know
And I, by
Infernal.
the way, need to learn demonic. No, sorry, infernal.
Yes, you should strive to learn all languages. Now, as I was saying before,
For sure.
I agree
What?
with this guy.
Infernal is the one I need to do.
interesting knowledge did you acquire?
Those that read the books have anything to say?
I look at Daniel because he read more than I did.
There's a little bit of fascinating text on Tiberius.
You were able to open that book?
Yes.
And he like subtly gestures to his mechanical arm. Like with with his eyes. Interesting.
But
Well, what did it say?
what was the book you read? The Sun.
Larissa.
Larissa. What was the book you read, Larissa? You read it for like hours on our way back. Gotta have something of interest.
I didn't read something for hours on the way back.
Was there anything worth noting in that book?
For him, for the guy who
Yes.
actually has it.
Well,
Oh
in
yeah,
this case, what's
oh
worth
yeah.
noting is that he lied.
Anything?
What's worth noting now is that he lied.
He lied
lied?
about what? Who
He
lied
said
about
he
what?
hadn't been there.
Who lied about what?
Okay,
guy
yeah,
was
no,
having
that's
his-
a point.
Said he hadn't been there.
Thor
Are you
did
saying?
say
Are you
he's never
saying
been
this?
there.
Zork said he hadn't been there.
Are you saying this is your character?
No, I'm saying out of character that is a reason. I don't
Yes, but
know
that is
about
not
that
something-
book. I didn't read that book. I'm just saying that would be the actual reason to point it out.
But
It's because the person that headed the tower knew about him and talked about him doesn't actually mean he was at the tower at any point.
who was at the tower though? We saw it happen.
That's the thing. We also
That is something that Daniel could bring up. Larissa's not going to bring that up though.
Because he knows. He saw the thing rewind.
Daniel
and
could
he-
bring it up. But Larissa's still focused on the book and what should she say about the book. Chris, was there
Well,
anything interesting in the book?
I've,
Worth noting to him?
I've just been reading. What was the name of the guy who owned the tower?
His master was very impressed with him.
What was his name?
Thorax?
What was the
No,
master
the guy in
dude.
charge of the tower.
Yeah. Wait. Or are we talking about the rat?
No, the
No.
actual towers.
The actual
person.
towers.
Oh, technically that's you guys, but High Executor Low Card
Yeah, that's what
Mar.
we're talking about.
That's what we wanted.
Low card Mar.
Yes.
Yeah, because he kept reading journals.
Just
His journals.
just some things about low card Mar's past.
He
These
doesn't-
diaries.
I thought this was worthless, but okay.
Read an interesting book about you.
Right? Didn't you say you weren't there?
Wait, what? The book you read was about him?
Yes, it was.
Well, I'm deeply flattered.
I saw it and I was intrigued because you
Is it
said you never
flattery?
read
Is
their
it flattery, or is it the fact that she doesn't trust you?
I
Oh, no.
never said I didn't.
She obviously just opened the book to learn knowledge about her master. Anyone would truly do this. Or
I
else
was
they're not
curious.
very...
I
I
certainly
was about
would.
to say
Unfortunately,
curious.
unfortunately, I can't read any of the books, so I wouldn't be reading any of them.
I see.
If I'm being honest,
Then
I was intending on reading that book. I just hadn't got to it.
Curious about what could possibly be in the book that I didn't
Nothing
already
of
know.
use. I have already read it. But either way, he didn't put any spell gaps on that one. Sly dog. By this point,
Did he put spells?
I shall inform
Did he
you.
put spells on the other?
I indeed already knew of this tower. It was my master's tower. But I didn't want you to know that because I didn't want you to be scared of the tower. Turns out you just disabled the defenses I didn't realize were in place. Very useful. Sly old
Oh, they're still in
dog.
place.
Make no mistake.
Yeah, still in place.
Very
All the
much
defenses
so.
are still in place.
And how do you disable them?
You don't really.
Technically.
They only don't fire on people who are noted as owners of the tower.
And how do you become
Which
the
happens to be
owner
us.
of the tower?
By completing the test.
By completing the test and writing your name in a book.
Ah, the Book of Ownership. So that's what it's for. Interesting. Good to know. Well, I'm glad that you managed to uncover this. Don't worry, I'm not evil enough to go spoil your fun. But, I will warn you, the knowledge within there that I was seeking was specifically on Tiberius. If you
We
have...
have two of those books.
What do you need to learn about Tiberius?
Well, you see, there is something I want to confirm. For I am the same age as Tiberius.
Either of you two want to give him the book? You both have one.
He opens it, and he literally just takes the book and goes towards the end.
You didn't give him a chance to tell me.
Very peculiar.
Peculiar?
Peculiar.
Peculiar.
Sounds like sounded
Peculiar.
like it was what he said.
You guys making
during-
fun of his accent? What's wrong with you?
I'm not doing that in character. I'm just
Oh,
peculiar.
I totally am.
Interesting way of saying it.
He does not care.
Daniel also totally would be making fun of him in character because other
Oh my
people have
God.
he
Larissa would not be. Larissa wouldn't.
But listen,
from the
Daniel,
Lowland
it's
Pack.
not. But Daniel, listen, he's not a native speaker.
Yeah.
You are making
know.
fun of someone who learned how to speak in
I
the.
wouldn't do this.
Oh my God. But Daniel,
Larissa wouldn't make fun of him because she understands.
Right. So now that is dealt with, is that enough? Do you have any other missions that you wish to give us at the moment? If not, I think I'm gonna go figure out how to read Infernal.
I would never give you that much time. Yes, indeed, there is something I need you to do. If you're not going to be able to clear any more of the floors of the tower, understandable.
Oh no, we definitely can.
Since what I see...
At least one.
Okay. Well, maybe. Daniel's potential seems to have increased exponentially. It was really good sending you on that mission. It really worked out way better than I had anticipated. But, either way, I shall send you on your next mission. You see, there is a location I'd like you to find. Or more likely, I want you to follow in the footsteps of Tiberius Lotharius. I will be sending you through the Dead Wastes and into the Dragon Valleys, where you...
The Dead Wastes?
Yes.
Where the undead and the black robes are.
Run away from those ones and carry on, where you will then go to the Dragon...
I mean, I didn't hear anything.
I didn't. I stopped before to continue. You will then go to the Dragon Mountains, specifically the portions controlled by the Chromatic Dragons. You will climb the Dragon Summit, where you will attempt to sneak into the Red Dragon Empress's cave. This is supposedly what he did. I am sending you there to see if you see any proof of that actually happening. Do not actively go up the summit.
Out of curiosity.
Yes.
Are we just trying to figure out if it actually happened?
Yes.
That's all we need to do.
Correct.
Need to actually do it ourselves.
Yes, you do. I wouldn't believe it otherwise.
Hey, Daniel.
Probably going to die.
If I'm correct, considering I personally don't want to go get myself killed by dragons, you can already just answer this question.
I can.
Yeah, you can.
Card.
How long does that take to meditate that?
Not very long at all. You just have to start meditating
Alright.
and then ask the question.
But before we do this, we could do this, or we could save the question for getting to the floors. I mean, this is something we gotta
Do
think
we
about.
want to? Or do you want me to or not?
I was giving you a
That's the answer to the
suggestion,
question.
not just
That
a
is-
straight
Wait. He has the
Come on.
ability to answer any question?
any one question once.
Then why would I bother
Yeah.
asking such a stupid question?
Why do you
What
think
question
I
do
didn't
you
make
want
an answer
answered then?
Well,
But I don't want to go to the dragons.
there's so
What
many.
question do you want answered? Only
There's
one.
like you could maybe the creation of the universe, the
No, don't
the-
ask that question. That's a terrible
one.
the ability
That's a good
no,
one.
the ability to control all arcane magic, the ability to destroy the limitations placed by the gods. There are so many questions you could ask.
You only get one.
And that's the problem. But in this case, I'll restrain all of my higher questions for another day. And focus closer towards the problem I fear may be
I don't
a plight.
want to use the card for this.
What's the blight?
I see. I have a suspicion. Something isn't quite right.
You don't think he's who he says he is?
I would never speak such treasonous accusations.
What are you talking about? I didn't specify who I was talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will not.
Yes.
I will never imply such treasonous accusations. And you should never do so either. There are ears everywhere.
Oh, for sure.
And the vaguest of it, as you can guess, can end poorly.
I'm already on that list.
Well, again.
So we're going to a dragon summit? This is such a terrible idea.
Do we have to?
It's not as dangerous as you would think.
Dragons are very dangerous creatures.
Alternatively,
So
it
says
is.
you.
Turn invisible.
It is.
You turn invisible?
Yes.
It is maybe a bit too much to ask at the moment. We shall raise your skill one more time.
I don't know. I think I'm doing fine here.
One more time. It's fair enough. We shall
Give
send
Nero
you.
the chance to learn
Hey,
Infernal.
my friend that thought it was a great idea to go invisible. You do realize that ancient dragons have true sight, right?
Oh,
Stick far
the
from the
Dragon
ancient ones.
Empress is long dead.
What?
Could be, anyway.
Everyone knows the current ruler of the chromatic dragons is her late spouse.
That's not an
You
ancient
should have
dragon?
had me.
No,
roll a
no, the
history
Red
check
Dragon
on that.
King is indeed ancient. They were
Right.
similar in age. She just happened to be extraordinarily stronger.
So
Right,
not an
so
ancient dragon,
my
no true
problem
sight.
still stands. It's an ancient dragon.
Yes.
No,
they
not
do have-
ancient.
they-
This is a new dragon.
No. Nope.
No, it's
It's
still
an
an ancient
ancient-
dragon. They're the same age. They were the same age, roughly.
Yes.
Which means they're still ancient dragons.
Yes. If you do not think you are ready at the moment, it is totally acceptable. I shall send you to the Valley of Volcanic Spiders.
Okay.
I'll take the dragons.
I'll take the
Dragon.
spiders.
Take the dragons. I don't want to deal with spiders.
Hopefully you won't run into dragons. Just saying. You're not supposed to fight.
I'd rather the chance of running into a dragon over dealing with spiders.
Right.
I would like to see the spiders.
I don't want to deal with spiders. No, thank you.
The spiders aren't necessarily the problem. The volcanic aspect is more of a problem for me.
It just sounds like a real pain in the butt.
They also happen to be in the Xanthari Empire, but you know.
May I ask for a question?
For what?
Can we be sent to the Core Valley? What is that thing called? Core Valley something, right?
You are not talking about the valley no one gets out of.
Oh, I am.
He looks at you with absolute terror that one of his pupil wants to commit suicide. That's the look he's giving you. Pity and terror.
You do realize that you already knew that was already my objective when you signed. We've already talked about that.
You're not ready! 3 mages in all of history that I am aware of have made it in and out. And out of the
I
3,
thought Zero did.
none of them tell you what's inside.
I thought Zero did.
There's a reason people think it's 0. Because the ones that do don't tell anyone. The only way you know is if you happen to be associated with Head 1, including High Executor Lotog Ma, who was the second to enter and leave.
I bet I could do it.
The third, I only know because of Lotog Ma told me, and that is, or was, High Executor's Tiberius Lotharius.
If he didn't tell other people about it, would he have even written it in his journals?
No. They
Oh,
don't
no.
tell you anything of what is in that valley.
I'm quite confident. I might want to take another few of the floors first. You're right. I'll put it off.
My master always said the only way you could earn the right to enter the valley is if you make it to the observatory in his tower.
I still believe I could get in and out, not necessarily explored very far. No.
Well, the only entrance
Get in
I've
and out? Definitely.
the only actual entrance to the valley I've ever seen is the tower. But okay.
Hey, I'd rather we wrapped up sooner rather than later. We're already 22 minutes after 9.
All right. Hey.
Alright, so before we go to the mountains, I suggest we go take on the next floor, and then we go to the mountains to go deal with the dragons.
Sure.
There's the volcanic
Daniel's
spiders.
not going to use his card
No.
for that.
I really don't want to deal with
I want the
spiders.
volcanic spiders.
No.
No,
Let-
no volcanic spiders for me. Thank
That'll
you.
have to be a solo adventure during a time skip.
No.
There will be no time skips, but that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
we get new horses.
We're going to
Oh,
say that this
more horses for you to kill.
Actually, you're right.
Look at
You're
that.
going back to the
Bingo.
tower, aren't you?
So,
That
I'm
means you
gonna
gotta-
take them inside.
You're going
The
to.
tower has a road leading towards it.
Yeah.
You want to take the horses into the tower
The
where they will.
horses' names aren't in the deed.
They
I'm not gonna take
are-
them inside the tower. They could be next to the tower. What's wrong
They'll
with
end
you
up
guys?
dead anyways.
Not necessarily.
Where are
Oh
we
yeah, that's
putting them? Is it
notoriously
near
the
a
safest
pond this
place.
time?
So you guys want to go take 2 weeks to get to the tower, and then the other
Wholly
probably
unnecessary.
months it
No,
will
I
take
want you to
to
think
get
this
all the
through.
way through the mountains.
Wholly unnecessary.
Faye, tell me, do you have a teleportation ability to teleport us there?
Of course I do. It's
And can we
my
teleport back?
master's tower. What you take?
Yes, that's why.
As long as
set
the
it
tower has
aside.
been repaired, since last
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
there, his magical circle should still be active.
All right,
It'll
fantastic.
take
Very
us
nice.
directly to the 4th descending floor.
Oh, you gotta be
Alright.
kidding
The
me.
4th? We're not down to the 4th.
I guess we're gonna go back 2 weeks and take two floors on instead of
Will
one.
it kill
Sounds
us
good
to
to
be
me.
on the
Let's
4th
go.
floor first?
Are you insane? Yes, it could very well kill us.
Could.
I'm not.
Ahem!
Would we? will
Why
do
aren't you
one at a
asking
time.
me?
Talks? Why are you here? You're supposed to be at the tower.
What are you talking about?
Talk.
I am the caretaker of the owner of the tower. And the tower.
The order of the tower? That's news to me.
Owner of the tower.
Oh, owner of the tower. All right.
Which is
Also
technically
the
all of
owner.
us.
So if we teleport directly to the fourth.
By the
floor,
way,
we
he's
can
been,
kill
he
this
just
thing.
so everyone knows, he popped out of Daniel's robe.
Of course.
Not surprising.
He seems to like Daniel.
Daniel likes
I
having
never
a rat as
really.
a familiar.
I never did anything wrong to him. Like I liked the guy from the beginning. I just got lumped in with you fools.
I think what happened was that Daniel was especially nice to the rat.
That actually is true.
By asking questions.
He was especially nice, and you weren't especially rude or nice, and they were just rude.
You were sort of just
I
indifferent.
was actually defending him, saying stop
Oh,
calling
yeah, yeah.
him a rat. He's a
Oh yeah,
familiar.
yeah. That's why I said you're indifferent.
But
Because you
That's what
are
Daniel
indifferent.
was At too, but
Yeah,
Daniel then did
Now-
more than that.
back to the subject at hand.
If you recall, you fools, I said if you attempt to take any of the treasure or any of the things before completing the test, the traps would activate. If you were...
Yeah, that worked so well on the first floor.
Oh, you had the intention to take stuff when you entered that floor. If you do not...
Explore.
Yes,
Okay.
and the only reason you would explore is if you're intending to take something.
Okay, I understand.
As long as you can keep your mind from wandering, the traps will not activate.
So, does that include the most basic of information? Should we keep our eyes closed?
More like your mind closed.
Yeah, so we're not doing that.
Just don't be everly close.
it's
Just
gonna be
focus on the
terrible.
floor and only the floor until we exit the place
What
and
if
then
there's
only
a
the
marble
Marble on the
stairs.
floor. Yes, it looks like it's marble on the floor.
Well, the floor is marble. Doesn't really matter. It's a floor. He's not that much of a weirdo. He was weird. There's
I don't
many
know.
strange things that
sounds
he
like he
cared
was.
about. But
Alright, so let's try to use this teleporter plan. I think it's a terrible one.
So do I.
then
I'm
don't
I'm
do
all for
it.
I'm all for it. It means we're not risking my horse.
Just leave your horse here. It's literally the exact same premise.
Why would I ever go out without my horse?
In this case,
I
we would
start
also have to
walking
go
in the
back
direction of
down to
power.
the fourth floor, teleport back, wouldn't we?
I start walking in the direction of the tower.
You walked into a wall.
Yes, that's exactly
No,
what happens.
I walk out the door
No, hold
the
on. We
next
should have to roll
door.
for that.
and kept leaving. I am not that dumb. My wisdom isn't that low, okay? My wisdom is much higher.
All right.
In that case, if you're so proud of your wisdom, roll wisdom.
Alright, but we have to be done now.
I was about to say
Yeah.
we are going to be done, and next time we will actually pick up where we left off here and whether or not you're going to take ridiculous teleportation
All right.
spell or the walking idea.
We
So
should.
think about that. Now, yeah, it's good. Everyone, I hope you had a nice time watching, and we like playing
Yeah,
this.
Whatever that guy says.
Whatever that guy says, that guy said. And we're done.
Alright.